Así es, así es, así es, perfecto. Okay. ¿Necesitan más o puede bien esto? What's up, everybody? Sorry, we're dealing with I was heating up food, and Chris is writing emails, trying to get our moving company sorted out, and they're being a little coy about wanting to set up dates. Grub. I do have grub, not grubs. So my wife makes amazing lentils. So um, I'm gonna do something in Spanish really quick for everybody, because I know we have some people here who speak Spanish. Por todos los que hablan español, saben, mexicanos encantan los frijoles, ¿verdad? Y también las lentejas. Pues mi esposa hace es una sopa, ¿verdad, Chris? Es una sopa de lentejas, pero tienen jamón, tienen los plátanos machos, tienen, ¿qué más? ¿Cómo? Tocino, chuletas de cerro y las especias y chorizo. Es lleno de muchas cosas. Entonces, yo tengo eso. Es un sopa de lentejas, pero también yo puse unos totopos de salsa verde dentro, que es para extra sabor y algo crujiente. And for those of you who are here in English, it's a really badass lentil soup that Chris makes, which has like ham in it, bacon, chorizo, um, all sorts of meats and stuff mixed in, and spices and everything else, tomatoes, peppers, and then I have uh, salsa, excuse me, tortilla chips with green salsa flavored tortilla chips thrown in there for some extra. I would argue, having lived in Bulgaria, Aragmar, and I can attest that yes, Bulgaria has some amazing lentil stews and soups. I will argue that I think Mexico has beans, better bean soups. Not necessarily lentil soups, but better beans, and some lentil recipes are very good. You know what I really miss from Bulgaria? And I forget what it's called. It's a tomato paste lutenica. Is that what it was called? Like a tomato paste that it's like tomatoes and peppers, and was it called lutenica? I can't remember what it was called now. Um, and Bulgaria does lots of amazing things with stuffed peppers. Mm. Anyway, so if I'm eating on camera tonight, I apologize, but I just finished up the Looking for More show, and I wanted to get on here and get prepped for tonight's adventures in Lord of the Rings Online. So I'm going to be eating at my desk tonight. I will try to mute myself as I get going and start eating. Get Kel in my group. Get Burdette into my group. Verduros into my group. Who is Rosk? Not sure who Rosk is, but we might get them into the group. We're doing something group. It is Lutenica. I'm so happy that I remembered what it was called. So for those of you who don't know, can I let me find do you have a recipe for that, Aragmar, that you can drop in chat? Otherwise I'll find something. Um, it is it's so good. I miss it so bad, especially like the homemade stuff. Now my mouth is watering. Plus I have food in front of me. I'm just gonna link to the wiki, um, which does not contain a recipe per se, but this is what I'm talking about. This is one of the things I remember from my time in Bulgaria. It's so good. And of course, you can never go wrong with terator. So I actually have, oh yeah, so terator is to this day my favorite cold soup in the world. I still make it. I literally make it like every month. I make it. Oh, post your recipe, Aragmar, for sure. And something else I love from Bulgaria that I really miss is, and I don't remember the name of the breakfast, but it's basically yogurt with 2 poached eggs, raw garlic, like on top, toast, and the Bulgarian white cheese in it. And I can't remember what it was called, but it was just a breakfast that we used to have all the time. I don't know if it's an official thing or if it was just something from the family. Um, yeah, good times. And yes, Bulgarian yogurt and Bulgarian cheese are like the best in the world. All right, I'm not sure what we're doing tonight, but at least we have a 5-person party. We're doing something fun tonight. And this is where we ended last Saturday night, was we all ended up in Esseldine with a book quest. So we're probably going to be doing book quests tonight. But we will be, I'll be joining those guys in Discord as soon as I finish my grub here. Okay, that recipe that Argmer just said, this is what I was talking about. This is the best breakfast. It's so good. Um, Eggs, feta, garlic cloves, paprika. That was the thing I was forgetting. But here's the recipe. Well, at least this is a recipe. Eric might may have different recipes, but this breakfast, eggs by Panaguriski, so good, so good. Oh, I do miss a lot of Bulgarian foods. Mm. All right, let me finish my dinner. I'm gonna go grab a drink, and then we'll get into Discord, and we'll get this party started. Somebody's smoking a pipe right next to me. I can hear it. I haven't even looked at the screen yet, but I can hear it. Ooh, look at, so Aragmar just posted his Lutanisa recipe. Tomatoes, bell peppers, hot peppers, eggplant, roasted veggies on the stove. I'm telling you, if you've never had Lutanitsa, and then just, I like it just spread on toast, but you can do so many cool things with it. But I highly recommend the egg recipe that he was mentioning that I put in there. Um, and I will also say that I think Bulgaria does some of the best sausages, like salamis, hard sausages in the world. Oh, so good. There's nothing quite like pulling a sausage down off the wall, cutting it into slices, and then putting it on the stone fire hearth and letting it heat up with some potatoes cooking right next to it. Oh, it smells so good. And you're sitting just drinking rakia for a couple of hours while you're waiting for the potatoes and everything to cook. By the time everything's ready to eat, you're nice and you're nice and feeling very nice and toasty warm on the inside as well. Oh, good times. All right, let's get into Discord here. Figure out what we're doing tonight. Oh, Katrine joined her Discord. Uh-oh, she's sneaking in. We're converting her. Mm-hmm.
There he is.
So, Joe, I
Yeah,
better
use that
see.
horn already.
I better see
Scopa
some
and Boca.
videos on Joe's channel in the next couple of weeks of him doing renditions of those songs that were linked from the Return of the King film.
Oh no.
Oh yes, dude, that was a banger. Where there's a whip, there's a wave, and it has like a disco beat going.
Oh yeah, that's but yeah, but I had forgotten about the Frodo of the Nine Fingers song until you guys had posted that. That's actually
so
kind of a
good.
normal ballad
Mhm.
song, but the where's that there's whip there's a way
Mhm.
song is ridiculous.
I could do a medley, like a 3-song video or something.
There you go.
Mhm.
The
I was thinking about that actually.
the rock gods have demanded.
I had to laugh because Misha was kind of cringing at the vibrato from Frodo of the Nine Fingers.
Oh, there is some
But for
cringy
me-
parts in all of those.
For me, it's so nostalgic, you know, like.
All right, let's see here. Rosk is having problems with his Discord. Oh, we don't have Karen in the group yet. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong tune anyway. I forgot I'm playing the Guardian now. Let me switch over. Let me just give you leader kill.
What misplaced trust you have.
All right, let me bail out of here and switch to the Guardian. I completely forgot that I switched to the Guardian last week. All right, I have whiskey and amaretto, so I'm. It's gonna be a good night tonight, guys.
Wine.
I need a
Noir.
White Russian.
White Russian sounds quite tasty.
Yes.
Well, Di
Or
Serono,
Bailey's. Bailey's with ice.
Bailey's with ice will do. Di Serono was on sale the other day, and so is cheap whiskey. So I went, well, I can pair cheap whiskey with good amaretto. I like Aragmar. Please don't use a blender when you make Lutanitsa. Use a potato masher or a fork. I agree, you need chunks in there. I'm gonna have to make some of that after we move because I do miss that recipe. But that those eggs, now that I know the name of those, I never knew what they were called. Eggs papenaguriski. I've made those about every 3 months. I make them. Chris isn't a huge fan, but I love them. And Territory, like I said, Territory has been every month I make that since I lived there. Good stuff. All right, what are we doing tonight? I would like to let our newbies let us know what they want to do, and I'll just tank whatever you guys want to do.
Go ahead, Joe.
Whoopsh. There is no whip crack emote. Damn it. This is a good screenshot moment. Joe might be AFK. Let me answer. Oh, that's a good call, Jason. Irish cream. I think Misha's in the same boat. Isn't Irish cream the same thing as Bailey's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna answer Kakarot T0016. Yeah, you change the name, bro. It's too hard to say. Does the game get updates? Is anything relevant to the Lord of the Rings story? Yes, it gets regular updates. They have been regularly updating this game since it came out. There's still a healthy population on all the servers. Is it relevant to the Lord of the Rings story? Absolutely. The entire game up to Mordor, you are following in the footsteps of the Fellowship, and you are working either with them or in conjunction with them or doing quests around their adventures. There are obviously many created characters that are in this game that are not from the books. Separate yourself out from that. And if you could do that, then it's a great game that is very true to Middle-earth. The writing style is very true to Tolkien's writing style. Beyond Mordor, I can't speak to that because they're dealing with stuff from like the appendices and beyond. But I do know up to the Mordor expansion, which is like 10 years of content, it's all based around the books, not the films. It is based on the books. So, yes, hopefully that answers your questions. Well, I know you guys have the book quests, so once Joe gets back, we can figure out if we're doing book quests or something else.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay. I was gonna say you and Kel can choose what we're doing tonight since you're the newbies, but he chose you, so you got opted.
Yep,
Sorry,
I put him on my nose.
I was laughing because of the Baileys. I don't know if anybody knows the old Greg from it's some British comedy show. I'm old Greg. Do you ever drink Baileys from a shoe? Creamy. Nobody.
No.
I don't recall it.
No idea.
I'm gonna have to
But-
You're gonna have
link it
to
on
link
the
it, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Discord later.
I'm literally looking it up right now.
yeah. You have to link it.
Easy now, fuzzy little
Really
man,
bizarre. It's
Hmm?
one of those British humor
ever drunk
shows.
Baileys
You
from
know,
a
it's
shoe?
kind of along the lines of like,
I love British humor.
what is it? Red Dwarf. What was the show?
I'm gonna put this into the LOTRO Discord.
Old Greg.
I think
Black
is that
Baileys.
the one you're talking
The
about?
Mighty
right there?
Boosh. It's from the Mighty Boosh. Let's see. Oops. Shit. Yes. That's it.
Gotcha. Well, you have lots of options here. The big thing is that we obviously got led here for the book quest. So
Right.
there's the book quest, but there are also tons of quests around us, which you don't really need to worry about until you get to the point where the quest line gets too high level for you for the main quest.
Right. Yep.
I spent all of Sunday here.
Nice.
It was worth it. The quest lines are actually pretty cool around
Yeah,
here.
it's like the hidden refuge of the Rangers. It's really cool storylines.
Yeah, I didn't even have time to get here yet.
I don't mind
Awesome.
doing book quests if anyone else wants to.
It's whatever the noobs
Yeah.
want to do.
I'd love to do a book quest. That's always my preference. I mean, even though I'm a little lower level, that's alright, right?
You should be being told to go meet with Halberd.
Yep.
I'm on book 3, chapter 3, so I'm slightly ahead of you guys here, but only by a couple of quests.
Yeah, I'm in the forward, book 3, Fires in the North.
All right.
3, chapter 1, Ranger of the Fields.
Okay, so you're a couple ahead of me, maybe.
I think
So-
one ahead of you.
Yeah, I think one
Cool.
ahead. So I think you talked to Halberad, Joe.
Wait a second, I'm a high elf. I ride a horse.
Yeah, let's see here.
thought it just
Yeah,
meant
he's
you
up
were-
that way.
Thought it just meant you were high elf.
I am a
jumping
high
in.
elf right now.
Without leaning forward like an absolute Chad.
I am on Talk to Halberd.
I'm a high elf too.
Cal is a total Chad.
We
It's a total Chad. Who is it?
we won't be able to get you into the group at the moment because we're full rack, but you can totally let's just follow along and you can do the quest with us at the same time.
Okay.
Or we could split up into 2 smaller groups, but either way.
Oh, hey, what's up, Rack?
Hey, what's up?
Chilling.
So, Mention, is he outside?
Who? Who now? What now?
Well, I just clicked on the first part. He says, talk to Mention. Mincham.
Oh, Mincham, I think, is the guy way over to the west. Yeah, Mincham's camp. He's over by the fields of Fornost, which,
Oh,
as an
that's
FYI, Fornost is the next dungeon. It is 30 plus. Might even be 35 plus. I don't remember. I'm going to look real quick at the instance list. It says 25. I'll be damned. I thought you
just
had.
picked up that Fornost quest as well.
A Fornost quest you have?
Yep, that's the secondary, not the book.
Good as voice I began speaking in?
Let's see. Let's see, yeah, Mincham.
Okay, so everybody needs to talk to Mincham. That is a long ride to the west.
jump on your pony and get with it.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody. You haven't been here
Make
before,
your
so
request with haste.
we'll have to slow ride there.
Low ride, take it easy. Well,
You wanna-
official
we
on
wanna-
screen. Oh, sorry.
Do we want to bind here and then?
I did, yes. You should
port
bind here.
back?
Around here.
You should
Where is
definitely
the bind? Right here.
right here, right up front. But you should definitely bind here, because we will be here for quite some time.
Oh, I gotta get off the horse.
No, yeah.
I was
Oh.
able to do it on horse.
Okay, I was at the wrong one.
Oh,
that's
hang
cool.
on, I forgot.
I need to talk to that stable master too.
Rosk is not in
Thank you.
Discord, right?
No.
Who?
What?
Oh.
Hold up a second. Let's make sure Rosk is on the same step.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, Rosk. I hadn't even played with Rosk yet.
I had neither, and I forget when there's somebody not in Discord. And
Right.
it would suck to get all the way over there, and he forgot to talk to.
It's hard enough to keep all the Discord homies straight.
Mm-hmm.
It's well, since so many new peeps. Oh, dude, official on stream. Congrats on 2K, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, man. That's
Like, After
Okay.
your first 1K, you're just like, bam.
I quit carrying after 1K. That's all I cared
Mm-hmm.
about was the 1K.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got 2K, didn't even care.
What about 4K?
Can't tell the difference.
Hang on.
No, 1K is a big deal, man. For sure.
All right, Rosk. Well, you'll be a few. I think like 30 seconds behind, but that's close enough. You're good. And I will defer all rich iron to Kel. I've already mined everything here.
Oh, dude, I have 162 rich iron.
So this was
So
the
I'm good-
area I
I'm
was
good.
telling you about. If you hit the map, it's
beautiful.
just this whole the between here and Anundir, just go south to Melinin and then go up to Nan Amel west, and just you make a big circle right here up and down this road. So this road that goes north and south, just
Yeah.
make a big circle, and it's all rich iron, gold, you, and lots of animals to kill for hide.
Nice. Awesome.
Those Oryx drop double the amount of hides usual animals do too.
Yes, and the big Oryx drop 3.
Yeah, I like this area.
Oh, it's
Beautiful.
I'm not giving you this one though. Sorry, that's gold.
There's gold in them hills.
I'm getting somebody who just asked me a question. He's like, I'm watching your stream. He's like, I'm playing a Harfoot. Should I be in second age and a different color? Somebody's
Yeah.
been watching my racism videos on YouTube. That's funny.
Good times, good times.
But yeah, about the 2K thing, all I cared about was getting 1K, to be honest with you, because that got
Yeah, totally.
monetization.
You can
And
monetize.
yeah.
I was gonna say it used to be also the time when you would get the community comments, but I think you got that at 500
Yeah,
now,
those
right?
dropped down to 500, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think people are they're burning out on that topic anyway. The traffic from today's video is way less than last week's, so I figured the wave would run out after about a week, and
Absolutely.
it's about on track. So
Because I mean, outrage can only last so long when you.
Mhm.
There's a lot of videos about that topic for sure. I remember initially I was a little disappointed with Nerd of the Rings for not saying any opinions. I felt like he was trying to not piss off anybody, maybe even Amazon, just because he's so big. But now I realize he was just being more neutral, and maybe that was a good call, because. But that's what I liked about you is you were honest about how it made you feel, just the disrespecting of the lore.
Right.
It's like, come on.
Yeah, I agree.
But also good that you didn't get like over the top on the first one. You let it simmer a little, and then
Well,
I
think
thought
it's
your talk on the racism bit was right on point.
I'm still like that's why I did the video today was less. That's why this video that came out
I
today
haven't
was
seen that one yet.
This one's called a discussion, not a rant, because I honestly wanted to have a discussion about. I don't get it. Like, I just don't get the racism that people think they see. And because literally no one can point to the Lord of the Rings and say that there's racism in it. What they're using as their arguments are letters and interviews that Tolkien gave where he made comments that were very much of the times that he lived in. And like I had somebody come on the channel today and says, well, the fact that he described half trolls as having black skin and long red tongues meant that he was referring to them as black people and that he hated black people. I was like, where are you getting that? When he mentions half trolls and he says black skin and long red tongues, I'm literally envisioning a mountain troll with black skin and a big long tongue that reaches down to his knees. I'm not picturing a parody of a black person. So it's like people are putting these crazy and it's just it blows my mind. And so that's that. Oh yeah, there is a stable master up there, by the way, for anybody who didn't get it yet. I forgot all about
Yep,
that.
grab that.
Sorry, you got me sidetracked.
Okay.
I think I already have that stable master, but I better check. Yeah, so today's video was a discussion video rather than a rant video.
It seems like. Oh, okay, got you. It
And-
seems like conversations like that lack, in today's climate, lack nuance, right? It's like it's always.
It's hard to have
It's like
a conversation.
talking politics or
sometimes.
something,
Yes,
like.
yes. It's
Well,
very hard to
it's
have a conversation about topics like that.
Definitely politics.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's like and I'm no offense to anybody here. This is not me making a political statement. I'm triple vaxxed. And I still got COVID and got really sick. I grew up on a dairy farm and then a cattle ranch. You don't vaccinate to not get it. You vaccinate your animals so that they're less likely to die from getting something, whether it's pink eye,
Sure.
tuberculosis, or whatever. That's why you vaccinate animals. And so I've always laughed at it. I have family members who are literally ranchers who vaccinate their animals so that they don't die from deadly diseases, and they won't get a vaccine for themselves because someone told them that it's political, and it makes me laugh because I'm like, it's science, just whatever. That's why I said I don't want to get political, but it makes me laugh when there was a meme on TikTok yesterday where it showed someone who was like, my sister-in-law sent it to me, and it's like the lady says I'm a bad parent for cussing in front of my kids, but she'll vaccinate her dog but not her kids. And I'm just like, okay. I mean, I get your point. Everything's politicized these days in the U.S. Everything is
For sure.
politicized. Because here in Mexico, there is no political discussion around vaccinations. It's just everyone gets the shot.
Right.
And I haven't seen any rants in Spanish about racism in Tolkien. I'm only seeing it in the English-speaking market where people are up in arms about black dwarves and black elves.
Right.
I still think that I should have been cast as the Dwarven Princess because I would be happy to wear a breast enhancing chest piece. I already have a beard. Let's do it. And I
Yeah,
look and sound
totally.
just like a Dwarven man, so.
You could pull it off.
My name is Princess Diana. What you want?
I just kind of skipped through that lore. Dang it.
Congrats on the
But
ding.
we're moving fairly quickly anyway, so. Eccentric company.
Does Burdette have a new helm that I missed?
Oh, she had a really cool
Oh, like a
helmet's the wrong word.
sweeping back crown
Yeah, crown.
with
Thank
flowers in it. Okay, that's pretty
Oh,
dope.
yeah, that's the crown that the one high elf guy wears in like the Hobbit films.
Which, by the
Right.
way, was great.
Oh, you mean
I
the
loved
Wood
his
Elf King?
costumes.
Yeah.
Thranduil.
Yes,
Have to
thank you.
meditate.
Yeah.
See. Is it slash meditate?
Yeah. Yeah. Or you can press the
Okay.
button. There's a button that
Cool.
icon that shows up too.
We must defeat wargs and orcs.
But yeah, I made my outfit so it looks appropriate for the kid name. So
Nice.
It looks great.
I
did
did
the same
notice that
thing.
your outfit was different this week.
yeah. Look more like a blackbird now.
On theme. Set to roleplay.
Yeah, the cloak is from the Halloween festival.
Cool.
David Williams, let me link it to you here. Let me pause in my running here. It's on a different YouTube channel. So give me a second. So for those of you who don't catch our D&D streams live on Sunday nights over on the twitch.tv/Weave and Void channel, we do post them on Wednesdays to the Weave and Void YouTube channel, which I just dropped into the YouTube chat. That's got all of our dev diaries. It's got teaser trailers for our point-and-click demo, walkthroughs. It's also got our weekly stand-ups. There's a Adventure Tale dev diaries where my brother does a video series on our point-and-click game that he's building at Unreal. And then down at the bottom, it's not at the very bottom, it's the next to last. Actually, it's not. Go down the playlists over at that YouTube channel. You'll find the Lost Mine of Phandelver campaign playlist. And that has all of our episodes, including episode 13, which just got published yesterday, which was the episode from this past Sunday. And we're doing episode 14 this upcoming Sunday, live on Twitch.
Cool. Ah, that was so weird just now. We're fighting this wraith off of this lady, Idaline, for signature quest over here. And so, Burdette, you're a high elf, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't fight that wraith, but you could. I don't know if that was for a reason or whatever, but it wasn't.
I don't think it should have been a reason.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a reason.
Maybe I was just too fast.
Hold on.
Grow
no.
stronger.
No, it had yeah, grow stronger. It wasn't red though. I was wondering why. We kind of sidetracked you guys. You went straight, and we
It's all
went
good.
to the.
You'll
we went
get
to
up
the
here
east.
eventually.
There's a. I'm guessing the ring down there is a turn in. We can come back for that, I guess.
Yeah, we can head back that way.
Well, there's a whip. There's a way. Yeah, Tolkien's racist because did you see that animated Lord of the Rings? They've got whips and stuff. So it was a, it was talking about slavery and how it's good because where there's a whip, there's a way. Renfell, have you heard about this?
Yeah. So I do want to mention something that Katrine is bringing up. And I want to click out to it real quick.
Oh yeah.
So the
Is that
reason the War of the Rohirrim, this is very interesting. She said, Katrine says, anyone who is bummed out about the Rings of Power should devote their attention and love towards War of the Rohirrim, which is an animated film But here's why I agree with this as well. So the screenplay is actually so some other stuff is very important. Consultant is Philippa Boyens, who co-wrote the Lord of the Rings trilogy with Peter Jackson. I believe her daughter, if I'm not mistaken, is also working on it.
Cool.
It's a whole bunch of crew from Peter Jackson's films. Let's see. The script was being written by Theo Gimmons and Boyan's daughter, as long as her writing partner, Artie, I'm going to butcher this name, Papo Giorgio, based on a story based on Athens, and Richard Taylor, who's the creative director of What a Workshop, and illustrator John Howe, who also did all of the
Yes.
concept art and everything else for Peter
Mhm.
Jackson, also joined the film's creative team.
Well, without Lee, but yeah.
Right. So
That's awesome.
it's a lot of the same people who were the creative minds beyond Peter Jackson's films are working on the War of the Rohirrim, although the
Cool.
animation is being done by a company called Sola Entertainment. That is due out in April of 2024. I will be doing a video about that at some point because it should be getting more hype, but it's not getting a lot of hype yet because obviously Rings of Power is the hot topic for the
Sure,
season.
sure.
But I can't wait for it in particular
Oh,
because
man. Yeah,
I
that
like.
sounds great.
I'm a pretty big fan of everything Peter Jackson does.
So is that the one with Hammerhand?
Yes, that's the one that's all about Helm Hammerhand and the history of the Rohirrim.
And Helm's Deep.
Cool.
Yeah, well, the original,
Ah,
yeah.
that's awesome.
It's gonna be cool.
That'll be cool to see Rohan again, too. Just in general. And John Howe is legendary. So-
Yes.
Mhm.
That was another unique thing about the Lord of the Rings films. I mean, they're just so fucking good. But that him and Alan Lee were both on it, you know, like.
Yeah, they both got shipped out to New Zealand and just sat in rooms together for
Yep.
months on end and did concept art.
Right.
Honestly,
I mean-
yeah.
yeah, the behind the scenes stuff for the Peter Jackson films is some of the coolest shit you'll ever see if you're
Absolutely.
a lover of like creature effects and costume making and miniatures, and it's like watching the old Star Wars stuff when ILM was first getting off the ground and everything they did was physical.
Oh yeah.
All right, now do we need to pull that song up, Misha?
Sorry.
No, go ahead and sing it.
Let's get
Physical.
But it reminds me when Peter Jackson was wanting to have Ellen Lee on the team, and because he said Ellen Lee was a very reclusive chap, and they
Ah.
were trying to send him that package with the films in it so he can watch them, and when they gave him a call, he's like, I didn't really have to think about if I wanted to be on the team. I just, but I sat down, watched all 3 films in one sitting, picked up the phone, called him in New Zealand, be like, yes, I'll join the team.
It
It's
was a
just
really cool backstory for sure.
so awesome.
Pretty sure we have to about face here.
Yes, we do. All your updates are out front, unless you've already gotten them, in which case we have to run back.
I still got to get the orcs.
Okay, they should have respawned by now.
I don't see any update for me.
You talked to Mincham, right? And you have to kill the orcs in the.
Yeah, you're talking about the book quest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only doing those.
Yeah, I have to defeat Ungber's orcs at the Norbury Gate. Oh, I just need 2 more.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
right
we
here.
went too far. Yeah.
Rodo. Of
And the
nine
fingers.
and
There's-
the ring of doom.
And that falsetto voice, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He had the
Oh,
vibrato
man, I was
going,
cracking
too.
up watching that video, man. I was cracking up.
I think we have to let Rack kill those alone.
Oh, sorry, Rack. Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting. I mean, I'm still getting credit when we're all killing them.
My update to talk to Mincham again. So got that.
Oh, I'm not.
All right, well, go ahead and kill the next camp, Rack, because
All right.
just go straight ahead.
Which was the quest for killing them?
It's the book
Or-
quest, book 3, chapter 1, I think.
Chapter 2, yeah.
I want to
the
make sure I'm getting it.
The Gates of Fornost. Oh. Yeah, that Rohirrim show sounds really cool.
David, yeah, I wasn't saying Weevil. I was saying Weave and Void.
Oh, is that the anime one they're making?
Yes, War of the Rohirrim.
Oh, that looks really cool.
Oh yeah, it looks so. And I love the font they've got on the logo.
You know what animation studio it is?
Yes.
So John Howe's the lead artist, of course, but
I don't know if he's
I don't know
necessarily
if
the
I'm familiar
lead
with that.
artist, but
The concept artist or something.
it's a Japanese animation studio that has done Evangelion, Ultraman, Ghost in the Shell, Starship Troopers Invasion, Blade Runner, Blackout, Starship Troopers, Traders to Mars. So we shall see.
All right, I got my 10.
Okay, everybody got their updates here?
Weird.
Well,
I don't know if I have the same quest.
Which one do
yeah,
you have?
'cause
Should have
Well, I
chapter
have the
2.
book 1, volume 1, book 1, Stirring in the Darkness and Councils of the North, but I don't have any other. But I picked up the same quest as everyone else, and I still didn't. It's
Yeah,
weird.
same. I need to go to Fornos
So
next.
you don't have a book 3 quest, Nisha?
Oh, is it the Forward Fires in the North? That one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I do have it.
So you may have herped and derped a little, but that's okay. We still love
Okay.
you. It probably tells you to talk to Halbarad.
Talk to Candace.
Oh wow, you're all the way back
Oh,
to that
yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I felt a little lost. Sorry about that.
That makes sense. So
Because I didn't join the last. Remember the last time? guys were
that's
running around.
right.
Can we share book
Oh,
quests?
you missed a whole bunch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. You were sick
That's
last
why.
time. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So there is a quick solution to that. It'll take 10 or 15 minutes to get you caught up, but it won't be that big of a deal. I wonder, where are you bound in Esseldine?
Yes, I am. Yep.
Why don't I meet you with my hunter in Esseldine? Because I can port you to Osgurth. You can then fast travel from Osgurth to Candath. Then Candath will fast travel you here. Then you can talk to Halbarad, meet us here, and then you'll do the steps we just did. I think we can do that in less than 15 minutes. It shouldn't be that big of a deal to get you caught up.
It actually works because I need to walk the dog.
All right, so let's
There
get
you
to
go.
we can get to Mincham's camp, and then we can just all
Coffee
AFK
break.
here.
Cool.
Yeah, we can AFK here while I get Misha caught up real quick.
Sorry about that.
No,
Oh, no,
it's
that's
all
all good.
good. You're fired.
Oh man.
Oh no.
I'll go into this pool then and just.
Wallow
Drama
in my
farm.
pity.
Very well. I shall diminish.
All right, let me disband.
It's
here.
kind of cool though. I like the mist over the water. It's really pretty.
So we have to go back
Yeah.
to Estelin anyway, don't we?
Well, just hang out here because she's gonna need
It
to do
says
the step.
talk to Halbrad.
Right. You can do that if you want, Rack, but I was gonna say we gotta get her caught up, and then she'll end up right back here in
Oh,
a few
okay.
minutes. So,
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
yeah, just let me. You
I
can
don't see Halbarad on mine.
You should be able to recall back
Right.
Burdette back to Esseldine, and I'll meet you there.
After we get her caught up.
Your phone's beeping, Chris.
yeah. Ooh.
Night, Aragmar. Thanks for the recipes, man. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I broke up the fellowship. How very Boromir of me. Thanks, Katrine. I feel bad.
Definitely. If
All
we
right.
could only use the ring for good.
Mhm.
Oh no.
All right, if you want to drop group with Burdette, and then I can get you
Cannot
back here.
wield it.
You want me to drop out?
Yeah, because I'll need to get you in my group to port you.
All right.
Full bear, the mad.
Well- I'm already I cheated. I used a mithril coin to get it out there.
Oh, that works. If you have mithril, I forgot you're a lifetimer.
Yeah, I'm just a lifetimer. I'm old.
I'm a
veteran LOTRO
player.
I'm a veteran.
I've been here since the
I have-
lifetime accounts were
I
available.
have a beard myself.
Some of the 7 rings, as I recalled, some of the 7 were lost or destroyed. I don't remember the history of the 7 that well. This is why I need to reread The Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion this summer. And yes, Peter Jackson directed the Hobbit films due to bad luck, because originally it was Guillermo del Toro,
Mhm.
who is a brilliant
Totally.
director in his own right.
Exactly.
If you have never watched his vampire TV show, it was the scariest shit I've ever seen. I'm trying to remember the name of it now. I gotta go look it up.
Yeah, a lot of people talk down on The Hobbit, but a lot of people forget that Peter Jackson actually saved the films.
Yes, The
It
Strain was
wouldn't
the
have
name of that
happened,
show.
Hmm.
If you've never watched The Strain, it was a horribly creepy vampire show that Guillermo del Toro did. And yes, if
I
it weren't for
bet.
Peter Jackson stepping
I'll
in,
have to
those
watch
Hobbit
that.
films would have never been made at all anyway.
Exactly.
Man, that
Well-
sounded like it's such a difficult time to
Since you have
just
mithril
for everyone
coins.
involved.
Since you have mithril coins that I forgot about, my hunter's not needed.
No, you can still help me.
It sounded just like the guy from
NPC
People in the
man,
Dirt
baby.
Help
By
me,
the way,
adventurer.
Still
have you?
use your hunter.
They have been crushing their Kickstarter for their new studio that they're building. They hit 1.25 million today, and at 1.5 million, they're gonna build the tavern set.
Nice.
It's dude.
That's
That I've been
Wait,
following
who?
them. Viva the Dirt League.
They do like these short.
Yeah, have
They're
you ever-
amazing short videos. They're humor and they're based around like the archetypes are like WoW, but without saying WoW. Like, basically just RPGs and
Yeah, because they have a
tech
show
culture
that's the fantasy
really
show,
funny.
which is NPC Man. Then they have their PUBG
Yep.
show. Then they have the
Mhm.
Playtech store show. But they do
Yep.
shorts, and I've been following them for about 5 or 6 years, since it was just the first 3 dudes, and then they got the
Yeah, we've all accidentally watched some of their stuff.
Yeah,
correct.
totally.
You've definitely
Totally.
seen some of their stuff. They're all from New Zealand, and they did a Kickstarter last year for a short film around the fisherman character. Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
Yeah.
That was successful, and they did a short film, and now they're doing they launched a Kickstarter last week to build their own studio, because they've been just shooting on location for like 7 years whenever the weather's good, and they are crushing their Kickstarter goals. It's pretty amazing. I'm actually really stoked, because
Epic.
I love all the stuff that they do.
Yeah, totally. It's super high quality, really funny.
Let me pull up an NPC Man skit and drop it into the Discord.
Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? Yeah.
Mug 'em.
Oh, the
Yeah.
muggers! The muggers are great. What do we do? Mug 'em!
Mug people. What are we? We're muggers. What do we do?
So here's
Oh,
one from
man.
2016, which gives a good reference point, because they've made a lot of changes. But this is from like the
For sure.
classical era. This is a super cut for you, Misha. I'll tag you so you can watch it at a later point in time when you've got time.
Where are you dropping it?
In the LOTRO Discord.
Okay.
Salutations, adventurer. One of my favorites is when he's doing the speech to the girl, and he's like, "This is the ring, it's the ring of my great great grandfather, whatever. It's the only ring of its kind, etc., etc., etc." And then right as he gets done talking to her, the other dude shows up and hails him for the same quest, and he's got to be like, so yeah, this ring It's like, yeah, the only ring in my family, it's just like, and she's just like eyeing him up and down, like, you asshole! You said it was the one and only. I am really happy to see them getting
Yeah, that's cool.
such great success, because,
It's cool to see how far they've come.
yeah, oh yeah.
I think I've only been watching it like 2 or 3 years, but no, maybe it was like 2017. I keep thinking, I get all my year time is like 2020. Time has just gone so fast since then,
hmm
So maybe it has been about 5 years. That's crazy.
Any of you guys fans of the
Yeah.
Viking show?
Yes.
Dude.
Up until Ragnar is no longer a part of
Fair.
it, and that's the point.
Fair.
That's when we stopped watching, because we did the
So-
first season where it was just his sons, and we went, we're done.
I will tell you this: the last season is worth. You can skip the ones in between.
Nice.
But also tomorrow on Netflix, there's a whole season releasing of the new Vikings.
I've
100
seen the
years later.
previews, and it looks really good. And also, in March, we have this final season of The Last Kingdom.
Yes, that's going to be good.
Oh, it's
I'm
going to
gonna
be
go
great. And they're
AFK
already
for a bit.
filming the
Be right
follow-up
back.
movie, which is like the wrap-up to everything.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Oh.
they were doing a movie.
Oh, yeah, they started filming 2 weeks ago, because Netflix gave them enough of a budget to do the final season, and then they're doing a film that is a standalone thing that comes after.
Oh, that's so satisfying, and that's so what
Yes,
Game of Thrones should have done.
Yes. And I'm just, Uhtred, son of Uhtred, destiny is all. I just like, ah!
Ooh, son of a-
Yeah.
That's how I say hi to my boss when I get to work.
Oh, that's awesome. Chris loves that show. Probably for other reasons than I love the show. But
Yeah, my wife loves that show too.
See, I think I may have missed a season, but I used to go back and just watch it from the beginning. It was so freaking great.
those are very good points you're making in YouTube, Katrine. Hobbit was supposed to be 2 movies by Guillermo del Toro. Then he backed out. Peter Jackson stepped in and did the Hobbit trilogy without any plans. And he talks about some of that in some of the behind the scenes stuff for the Hobbit stuff, because he was just making some of the stuff up as he went.
I like the first one, the first movie. The second and the third movie got a little strange with some of the stuff that they added.
Yeah.
What's your
When
favorite
I saw the
Hobbit
first trailer and realized that there was going to be a lot of CG instead of practical effects, that's when I
What's your favorite
pretty much
Hobbit?
knew I wasn't gonna. My favorite Hobbit movie is the third, actually, with the most CG. But I kind of just let go at that point. Like, just do what you want, Peter Jackson.
I think they got a little carried away with the Arkenstone.
Yes.
Chris
was
says Chris says she likes the one with, which one is it, Chris? Yeah, she's thinking, I think, isn't the third one when he kills the dragon?
It
Bard-
is the third
Bard-
one.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the one she likes, because she's remembering when he shoots the arrow. She loves everything about Smaug. Like, Chris thinks Smaug is the coolest thing she's ever seen in a film before. Like,
Oh, nice.
and it was really well done. Smaug
He is an
was-
impressive dragon.
Yeah, very impressive.
Yeah, and I love how it was Benedict Cumberbatch too,
On the
and-
floor, like doing all, like he got into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Doctor Strange in the multiverse.
Yeah. No, it's Sherlock. It was
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Because,
Sherlock,
Martin Freeman played, the other character.
Sexy Bard the Freeman,
Yeah.
If you've not watched his
Hey,
Dracula
Bard.
film, gotta say, he did a good job as
They-
Dracula.
They were a good pair on the Sherlock one.
Oh god, I love that. That
Yeah.
series was so good.
It's so funny because I watched it years ago, and then Chris didn't discover the Sherlock show until last year on Netflix. And then she watched it all in Spanish, and she's like, "Have you seen this show? This is such an amazing show. Like Benedict Cumberbatch, and you've got this guy. These are both what? This is amazing." I'm like, "It is amazing, babe. It's a great show."
I
What's-
didn't even know what to expect when I started watching that. I'm like, damn, that's pretty good.
Where are you at with your stuff, Misha, with Burdett?
Let's see. I am doing The Gates of Fornost. I think that was book 3, right?
Yeah, that's the one you have right now.
Read
Yeah.
number 2, yeah.
Okay, so that's what they were just doing. How did I miss you coming back here already? I guess I
Oh,
never-
because I was pressing
waste.
buttons.
Do you hear the ring race? Everybody duck.
All right, I'm gonna switch back over to my guardian here.
I'm trying to remember if that's the one I was trying to catch up on.
My favorite part, Katrine, is what you just said, the White Council fighting the Wraiths. But also, I loved in the new Hobbit films, one of the things I did like was when we've got, when they show up. Yeah, I think that's the scene you're talking about, when they come to Dol Guldur, I think it is, and they kick Sauron out, and it's Saruman, Gandalf, and Galadriel. Is Elrond there? I don't remember Elrond being in that scene. Maybe he is. I haven't seen those films in about a year. But it has to be the same scene we're talking about, Katrine, because that's the White Council.
Look out! Here comes a bear.
Yeah, good luck, Lobos. That's a horrible situation to be in, man. It's definitely gonna impact everybody, but no more than those people on the ground. That's a scary situation. Shout
Can
out
you
to all the people.
invite me back?
Also me too, because I'm here too.
Un momento.
Frodo of the Nine Fingers. All right, so now,
We're just gonna port back.
well, we gotta wait for Burdette because she's about to come here and kill the orcs,
Oh.
and then she'll be on the same step we're on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I could take the fast horse.
Yeah, take the fast horse.
The fast horse. Let's see. To Halbarad?
Think.
I don't know that you can fast ride to Mincham. You can fast ride to, what's it called? Amon Wraith, maybe? You might not even be able to fast travel there, though. I think
No,
it's-
yeah, it's like a still, but at least
Oh,
I
it
don't have
looks like it looks like I have a quest there too. In
to. All right, I'm on my way.
skirmish camp near Estelden.
Did you ever
But
do the
it's not-
skirmish stuff
not a
at level
book quest.
20?
No, I didn't
That's
actually.
probably what that is. That's the level 20 quest, because it's at any skirmish camp is where you can do that. And you will need to do it
actually-
eventually, because
Mhm.
once you get to Moria, you are required to have done skirmishes and spend points to get your character leveled up, because they force you into doing skirmishes for parts of the book quests.
Looks like that book quest chapter 3 is taking me there as well, outside of Estelden.
It shouldn't.
That's what it says.
What's the update say?
Halbarad? Talk to Halbarad.
Yeah, he's inside. The skirmish camp's outside of Esseldine. You're looking at
Yeah,
blue.
yeah.
You're gonna blue. Those are just like roving threat quartermasters and that stuff.
Yeah, skirmish camp's the opposite direction to
Yep,
the east.
yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Should I be fast traveling in that direction now, or are we?
No, we're
Sticking
waiting
around
because
here.
We're gonna do
We're gonna do the
the
four
orcs
knots
and
stuff.
wargs.
yeah,
okay.
Mishan's almost here, and then once she's here, we'll do the orcs once again, and then we'll all be on the same step.
Cool.
Did I hear a guitar?
Oh shit! It is coming through.
It's all good.
I went AFK and I got inspired all of a sudden, so I had to sketch out on my voice memos, just so I didn't lose it. When you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, it's true. Okay, I couldn't remember that, Katrine. Good to know. Elrond was at that scene. I remember Galadriel and Saruman and Gandalf, but I didn't remember Elrond. That is my favorite scene from the new Hobbit films, was that part of it. And I think that's only in the extended editions, isn't it? That whole scene when they go and kick Sauron's ass and drive him out of Dol Guldur, and he has to go retreat to Mordor. I think it's Dol Guldur, is that? I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe so.
It's in the regular movie. Was there just extra stuff?
I don't remember that being. But I will say I have not watched the theatrical version since they came out in the theater. I only watched the extended films, so I don't know.
I believe that scene was in the theatrical too.
Was it? Okay, perfect.
From what I remember.
So Yeah, I mean, the movie's not all Legolas running up stones that are falling in the air. I'm gonna have to revisit those movies. It's been a
Jumping
while.
on rocks in the river.
Though I think I watched the behind the scenes more than the actual film itself.
Yes. Oh,
Because it
Katrine.
was just so much fun watching that.
Katrine says she loves the first Hobbit movie the best because it has the most of the Shire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I like the most because it follows the book really close.
Oh, the same
The-
company that's doing this. This is the film that I want to watch that I haven't watched. The animation company that's doing the War of the Rohirrim did the Blade Runner Black Lotus show, which I have not watched yet, and I really want to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Is
Yeah, it
that
was on a-
also animated?
Yeah, it's an anime from. I think it was on Adult Swim. But it's part
Blade
of the.
Runner Black Lotus? Is that right?
Yes, I'm gonna drop it
Okay.
in LOTRO chat here.
I think I could probably read books and watch movies for a couple years because there's
It's
so many
so
good
easy.
recommendations of things I've never even heard of, you know?
You know, if they ever wanted to do the Lord of the Rings right and follow everything, or do the old, the Ring of Powers animated version would probably be the best way to go. If they wanted to do it right
It'd be cheaper. Yeah.
and spend the time to tell the story.
I mean, a series would be the way to go, but
Yeah, a long
Um,
series. Yeah.
honestly, as
But
much money as series cost these days to make,
even with series, what happens with series is they lose writers, and then the quality
Mhm.
goes down or up, and then some producer gets impatient and wants to add more stuff, and there's always issues with series also.
Yeah, I remember that when I was watching Battlestar Galactica, the Reimagined series, they had the writer strike happen right in the middle. I think it was like season 3. And I remember just being devastated because it took the show off the air and it reduced the
Wow.
season count by like 6 episodes or something. And then they were off the
Really?
air for like a year and a half because
Mhm.
they were in the middle of writing the third or fourth season when the strike hit, and they had to just shut down production completely. Now, some shows didn't come back from the writer's strike because, you know,
Hey,
budgets went bye-bye, and that shit unfortunately is a reality of the film production industry. And if you're working in the Hollywood gamut, you have to do everything through the guilds, which means it's all union, and it's all, you know, there's strikes and other stuff that can happen that completely can shut down a production.
oh, Maduris is saying in chat, middle of Lost too.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
just reading that.
That was right. I forgot about that. Middle of Lost, which was when they
That
also
really-
lost the plot.
That must have
Uh.
sucked watching Battlestar at the time because that's such a good show. I watched it after the fact, so but having to wait like that must have really sucked.
It did suck.
Just because it was so good, you know. That's one I'd like to rewatch for sure.
Ron Moore, the main producer of that show, he does Outlander too.
Which is a
And
great
he
show.
started. Yeah, I went to high school with him. He was my brother's like really close friend, and
Nice.
played football together.
Ron Moore played football.
Ron Moore, the nerd,
Hold on.
he played quarterback.
Wow.
He
Miss-
he wasn't
Mr.
he wasn't
Is
a
it-
great quarterback, but he wasn't a bad quarterback.
Yeah, because his name's big in the Trek world too.
Yep. Oh yeah, he did all of my favorite storylines of Warg in Deep Space Nine. Like all
Oh man.
of,
Deep
all
Space
the
Nine has the
Klingons.
best Klingon episodes, literally.
Well, Ron Moore was the one who wrote all the Klingon stuff. And also, if you've never seen it, it only got 2 seasons on HBO. But Ron Moore went straight from Deep Space Nine to Carnival on HBO. Right before he went to Battlestar Galactica, he was the showrunner or lead writer on Carnival, which was a creepy ass show about like dark magic and carnies and
Hey, you want to hear something funny? He put that story plot right in our hometown.
nice.
Minturn was was a town that the group stopped at, and that's like a little bar out in Chowchilla, California. He used the same area in his story. Kind of weird.
Yeah, if nobody's watched Carnival before, it's only 2 seasons. I would highly recommend it. Even though it got canceled, it was really cool. How many more?
See, that's another show I haven't even heard of. What the fuck?
Oh. Do you need any more, Burdette?
Ron
I
told
got
me.
them all.
Ron told me before how he got the gig with Star Trek. He was actually going to Rutgers as a Marine ROTC. His dad was a Marine, so he was going to be a Marine officer. And while he was there, he had a lot of time, and he started writing storylines for Star Trek and sending them into the show.
Yeah.
And he just kept mailing them into the show, and they apparently they were
Wow.
saving them. They were saving them, and then they just called him up and said, "Hey, you want a job?"
That's
They,
epic. I
they
had no
literally
idea.
called him up. He didn't know that he didn't know if they were throwing him in the garbage or they saved him, and then they called him up and said, "We want to hire you. Can you come right now?" He dropped out of school, made his dad really mad.
No, I would have dropped out of school too to go
Oh,
write
yeah.
for Star Trek.
So
I'd
we
be
have to
like,
talk to Halbrad
yeah.
back at Stelden.
after
that's-
you've
That's
yes.
Ron's story of how he got to Hollywood.
Wow.
Once you've finished up with Meacham, I believe he sends you back to Halberd. Yes. Which one are you on? Is it Book 3, Chapter 3?
Yes.
Yep.
That's the one I'm on as well. So we're all caught up now.
Well, I
Those
I
are
have to talk to the Meacham guy.
Yeah, I'm running back there with you, so no worries there.
Man, those. Yeah, I mean, TNG has some great Klingon episodes too, but in my opinion, Deep Space Nine has the best ones.
Oh yeah,
Deep Space Nine
definitely.
is great.
I've watched it through twice now. I would happily do it a third time.
It's the best Trek.
Oh man, I
For
love
me.
Next Generation, but there was more of a consolidated storyline in Deep Space Nine because it was less episodic and more arcs for the seasons.
Exactly.
And the
Maybe
Bjorn-
unpopular.
Huh?
Maybe unpopular, but I enjoyed
Yeah.
Voyager.
It's
I only
flawed,
watched
but
that
it's
one through
got its good
once.
stuff. I'd have to rewatch it again.
All right, I think we can all head back to.
But a lot of people love Voyager, and it's a good one.
I
I
only
mean, Deep
watched
Space
it.
Nine's my favorite, but
I remember that the reason I started watching that, I'm not gonna lie here, was when I think it was 1999, living in a house with all my high school buddies. We were all like, 19 years old, and 7 of 9 was, the draw to that show for us as a bunch
Catsuit.
of late teenage boys.
Of course. That probably no, that's harsh to say that saved the show, but that was a highlight for sure.
Well, she's been kicking ass in
And then
Picard.
Kes made her exit
Yes.
not long after.
I can't wait for the next season. Of
Not
Picard.
unlike Tasha Yar from TNG, but for Tasha Yar it was more, or I mean for Denise Crosby it was more personal. She wanted more shine. Unfortunately, she probably would have got it later on.
If she had stuck
'cause
it out,
that
yes.
first couple seasons, things were such chaos. The first seasons of TNG, it wasn't even. But I totally agree with you, Renfield. It's the story arcs in Deep Space Nine that make it the best.
Yes.
But
Also,
they were taking a risk doing that. It's amazing
Thank you.
Ira Steven Behr was able to actually do that, because he kind of did it against the studio's wishes, right?
That's also one of the reasons.
Because they
I
wanted
always-
more, one episode, one and done, right?
Yep.
Like,
That's also
So
one of the
are you-
reasons I always tell
Are
people.
you
if
guys going all the way to Trestle Bridge?
No, we're going back to
It's still
Esselden.
Okay,
That's what-
I'm in Esselden.
Okay. Well, you just follow the quest line because we should be talking to Halberd now. That's also one of the reasons I always tell people if you love Deep Space Nine, you need to go watch Babylon 5. The special effects were lesser because they didn't have that big of a budget during the first couple seasons, but they got much better at special effects. But the storyline is way more epic than Deep Space Nine. It's not Trek, but it's J. Michael Straczynski is a brilliant writer, and that
Writer,
show
yeah.
was, I think he wrote 100 out of like the 125 episodes, and it's very much a controlled arc. So much good stuff going in there, and I remember when the Mass Effect games came out, I was like, wait a second, this is Babylon 5 but set in a different universe, so to
Totally.
speak. And it's such a good show. But Maduro's just mentioned something in chat I want to touch on real quick because he was mentioning the Deadwood movie. So if you've never seen the Deadwood show, that's also another show that everyone needs to go watch. And the film was okay, but the show itself was amazing. It's also where my wife learned how to say the word cocksucker because Swearenson uses that word so much, and she was in the middle of learning English, and we watched that show together. And she was
I
like,
like her even more now. That's awesome. That's great.
it was the funny thing because that was the hot word for like the next 6 months after we watched that show together.
That's great.
Yes, Katrine. For me, I think my favorite television show that I've ever seen was the Battlestar Galactica Reimagined series. It was just so good. I've watched it through 3 times. Happy to do a 4th. Like, so good.
At the time, my sister also said it's the best television that she'd ever seen.
Oh, I still think that to this day. Like, I've watched a lot of serialized television, but it was timing, casting, writing. We talked about this, I think, one of the streams recently, Joe. I was talking about the guy's Baltar arc is like one of the best character arcs. Was that with you, or is that a different show? Maybe that was on the Looking for
Might
More
have been
show.
a different show.
It might have been a Looking for More show, but I was geeking
Right.
out about the story arc of Gaius Baltar. If you give a season, if you give a show a chance to go for 4 or 5 seasons, and you can get those story arcs out, he goes from being like this dude who accidentally wipes out his planet and starts this genocide to being like this secret scientist who's brilliant, and then he goes to becoming this pariah, then he becomes a politician, then he becomes like a sort of a deity within the own people, and then back around again. And it's just it's one of those character arcs that is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a show before.
Totally.
But Deadwood, I've seen Deadwood twice all the way through. Timothy Oliphant, I'm a huge fan. Justified, great show if you've never watched Justified.
Oh, Justified's awesome.
Oh, it's so good. They're rebooting that. He's coming back for a one-off. He's going to be playing the same character but in a different city. Kind of like they did with Dexter, coming back and doing like a one-off season.
Yeah. The first episode of Justified, where he's sitting at a table with a guy he's gonna arrest.
Oh, and was he in Florida in that one? That's when he gets kicked out.
He was in Florida. Yeah, and it was just like epic.
Florida.
What a epic way to start a series, man. You should just look it up. You'll probably find that scene. You watch that once, you'll be watching the show.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Freaking great.
Would you do something for me? Would you
It's
do something for me?
surreal to me, because I
Could
did
speak with
watch
you a moment?
Babylon 5, so since I'm such a Deep Space Nine fan, and it's just weird to see the timing of that and be like, okay, the fact that Michael Straczynski had that whole story before Deep Space Nine, really, or even being produced around the same time. It's just like, okay, did they rip off Babylon 5? Because I think he did pitch that show to Paramount, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're both great shows, and despite their similarities, I feel like they're really different too.
I think it's definitely a case, from what I understand, it was definitely a case if he pitched a show to Paramount, Paramount didn't want it, but they liked the idea of a space station series, but they didn't want to do it with his original lore. So they just said, well, hey, you know what? We could take that idea. We can make, because we've done space stations with Star Trek before, and now we could just do our own space series show. Because that's really the only similarity, is that it's a Deep Space Nine is a diplomatic space station where everybody comes together on the spaceship. That's the only similarities between the show, because beyond that, the storylines are dramatically different. All right, while everybody gets this quest updated, I'm going to get another adult beverage.
Yeah, I just picked up chapter 4, 5, and 6.
I'm gonna get a drink too.
Yep, good call.
All right, so everyone should be on book 3, chapters 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
All right. There's no order to this, but usually what I do is I just go north to south, and then we'll do the men last. So, the first one to work on, this is for Joe, this is for Joe and Kel, is the book 3,
Dory.
chapter 4. Go to talk to Dory or Hanar in Othrakar, which is north. So we can just basically go out of here and then head north, and you'll see there's a horse up there in a little dwarven town. Sorry if I'm behind on answering that, Rosk. I'm horrible about paying attention to fellowship chat. I don't understand why my brother doesn't like the Ralph Bakshi animated Lord of the Rings movie.
I don't either.
He loves the Hobbit film and the Return of the Kings film, but he doesn't like the middle one. And I'm like, I like the Bakshi film, and I don't like the other two. I mean, they're fun for nostalgia, but I mean, obviously the animation is outdated now. But Bakshi's film was, they had God, what's his name? John Hurt, when he was younger, played the voice of Strider, and I was just like, he's such an iconic actor. You know,
Oh yeah, no,
up
that
until
was
he
great.
passed away a few years ago, but
Yeah, no, he played a great voice of Strider. It seems like that one they just they got to a point and they either ran out of money.
I think
They
that's
just
exactly
kinda-
what happened, as I remember correctly.
They just ended it. They ended it at the when they rode out of Helm's Deep, I think, or
What's your name?
Everyone go.
Exactly.
left us.
Oh, we left you? Sorry. Slackers.
just follow the road.
We were all out getting adult beverages.
Oh,
I had to get a
That-
cup of tea.
that's exactly why you got left, because I got back from my adult beverage, and because I've already had an adult beverage, I may have sort of slipped my mind that everyone else was out for adult beverages.
Technically, I was getting my adult wizards, hobbits
I
league
know.
together.
There you go. So what while you were gone, I was saying the best order to do these is do book 4 first, so come out and come north. And then we'll do book 5 next, and you need to do book 6 last, because that's the humans. So we help the dwarves, then we help the elves. So take your time reading the quests. We'll hang out here.
Yeah, I actually didn't read those intros to book 4 and all that, but usually I will need to go a little slower.
Yeah, dude, take your time. We're not in a rush, man. This is
Since we're in the land of the Rangers, I mean, come on.
Beautiful open fields. What more
Lots
can we
of
want?
lots of shrubberies.
my
Lots of shrubberies, dwarven shrubberies.
Yes.
I appreciate the comment, Katrine. That's funny. I'm definitely the
I need
Gandalf
a
of the Fellowship.
shrubbery.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, with
I-
that beard, of course.
Yeah, we need some dwarven shrubberies.
I'm pretty sure that after the move,
Where are we going?
I don't
We have
know.
to find,
come north, you two.
you know that movie Finding Nemo? We have to find Dory.
Well, if I could grow my beard, just a little bit longer, maybe I can be Radagast. That'd be perfect.
we will need to split this up, because Rack won't be able to. I'll drop group and go with Rack, because we'll need to let you guys spawn your version, and then we'll have to do our version after.
Why is that?
because
Oh,
it
I have
only
to-
it only spawns one version when we get up there to Dory.
Oh, it's a travel. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those
Oh.
escort quests.
Okay, I could do mine solo.
That's all good.
Chapter 4 first. Talk to Dory of Hanar. Oh, that's the Finding Nemo reference. Gotcha.
You should have an invite rack.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure.
But we'll wait for everybody and we'll go at the same time. But we will have to do a different instance.
Is that the Dory? I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
You seek Dory? Alas, Dory has been captured by the Dour Hands. An envoy of the traitors just left and said that if we do not turn over the mines to them, Dory would be killed.
That's pretty
We
good.
can't let him. We can't let him do that.
So you guys already found him,
No.
or went searching? Oh, okay.
I just got Rack in a separate group because he won't be able to get credit because the way it spawns Dory when we get out there. Because it's an
Yeah, it's
escort
one of those
quest.
quests where you have to follow the slow walking, then back walking.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Where they
So-
go back and forth.
Yep.
Yeah, they go.
It's
They
like, what
do
are
the-
you doing?
They do the back and forth dance.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's go find Dory. Oh, it's
Watch
not gonna let
out,
me up.
don't-
It's not gonna let me
Don't
up.
fall off. Don't fall off. You have to bounce left and right. Oh, don't fall.
Screw it. Going this way. And falling. And falling. I made it around. That's good. Last one there's a rotten egg.
Ah, from Kingsfell. The Nana Muglug. Nan.
I am no rotten egg. I'm an elf.
I'm an elf with a beautiful helm. Piss off.
I can wear rotten eggs as a crown and still look amazing.
See you later, noobs.
Oh, grats. Is that a level up just now? Oh, was I confused?
Alright, Rack and I will hold back, let you guys do him first, and I think we have to wait for him to respawn. You know,
We freed
actually,
Dory.
nothing, I don't know, does anybody know, can you do these as a raid and still get credit?
Good question.
I'm gonna go look that up while Rack and I are waiting for, on a quick Google search does not find me any information on whether or not you get quest credit if you do quests in a raid.
I have the bow of Buckland.
I suppose what we could do is when we get to the next step where we go talk to the elf, we could form a raid before we talk to the elf and see if we get updates. Or if it just
That would
doesn't let
be-
us update it or not.
Could be worth a try.
Hey, Beorning. Thank you for the honey cakes, by the way. I'm still enjoying those. Those were Maduro's honey cakes. Normally I just feast on lembas bread, but
Congrats.
Thank you.
to speak as an elf, you must remove some of the bass from your voice.
Thank you.
That's funny.
How far do I have to go with it if I'm role-playing an elf? I think I'm more prepared to roleplay as a dwarf, honestly.
Elrond had a deep voice. It's okay.
Yes, he did. Not like the
That's right.
not the current
No.
Elrond, the original
Must
Elrond.
be returned.
We
Whatever.
don't talk about that.
The current Elrond would be
Oh
like,
no, no.
"Oh, hello everyone.
Hi guys, my name's Elrond, and I'm gonna be your leader for the party.
Like,
Today
let's
we're gonna go
hot."
into the ruins,
Oh,
and we're
no.
gonna fight these
Are you-
orcs, and
are
it's
you
gonna be the
telling-
best
are you-
thing ever.
No.
The Valley Girl accent, yeah. Valley Girl.
Are you telling me that
God.
the guy that they're showing, that's Elrond?
I love this new Elrond. He's just so
Yeah.
he's
He's
just
so
so
emo.
woke, you know? He's really woke.
He just needs some shorty shorts and he'll be all set.
Oh, that reminds me of what's the cop from oh, what is that? Reno 911. He's always wearing those tight little
Oh,
booty
yes.
shorts.
Oh my god.
That was my
So
favorite
cool.
part
We
of the
thought
super-
Ori.
Yes, and you're gonna meet a whole lot more, so stay tuned.
Dory, Ori, Noin, and Gloin. Bifar, Bofar, Bombar. Let's see who else. And Gloin. Balin,
uh,
Balin. Yeah.
Llewellyn.
I think you get to meet. Oh, just
hot-
wait.
Keely,
hot
Bofar, and
dwarf.
Bifar.
Wait till you get to Moria. Just wait till you
Keely
get to
and
Moria.
Feely.
Yeah, Keely and Peely.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
Yeah, Moria's gonna
the,
be awesome.
the actor who did Keely, forgot his name from him. He's in Poldark, this series, and actually that series is pretty good if anyone's seen
Cool.
it.
Full Dark?
Oh.
What's it called?
Yeah, it's Poldark. It's an old series.
Cool.
I've heard
It's-
of the name. What's it
it's-
about?
It's pretty much, excuse me, I believe it takes place in southern and what's the area called? I'm trying to remember it. I haven't watched it in a little while. It's been a moment, but essentially he plays a character who
What do you
Um,
need?
he was out in the war in the Americas, and he comes back, and he was in love with this girl, and she ended up she's gonna get married to his cousin, and it's pretty much about him starting from scratch because he comes from when his father is dead. The servants of his household had taken over, and he had to start from scratch, and they have mines in the area, so. I don't know. I don't want to give too much away, but it's pretty
No,
good. It's a
sounds
really
good.
good
Cool.
series.
Yeah.
So is it
so-
in the
I think it's set in
1700s?
I don't quite remember, something like that, but it's set in southern UK, like Dorset or Somerset. I forgot which one,
Oh, okay.
but it's by the coastal area. It's really beautiful. It's a really good show. Highly recommend it.
Awesome. Full Dark. Remember that. Wait, we already freed Dory though. Why is that a repeatable? We're in. So we did the quest to free Dory, and then we came back to. Let's see, where's this place called? The war effort.
Yeah, so you have to talk to Hanar again.
Yeah, but it's
Should-
saying, offering me a quest, not giving me a turn in.
Yep, it gives you another quest.
Ah, I see. So Dory got captured again? Is that what?
Yeah.
Oh, part 2 of freeing Dory. Gotcha.
Okay, yeah, the series is set between 1781 and 1801.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and it's the plot follows the title character on his return to Cornwall after the American War of Independence of 1783.
And Frontier. Everyone needs to watch Frontier.
I like historical dramas.
Yeah,
I
me
like-
too.
I like them too, especially if they have Jason Momoa.
That is about the trading companies, right?
Oh yeah, it's such a good show.
It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, it's I would consider it to be a fairly. Obviously, there's some fictionalized parts of it, but they did a very good job of, like, really staying true to the story of the trading stuff. It's a really good.
It was
that's-
sensational, but not flamboyant.
Correct.
the
That's a
one
very
that's-
good way to describe it. Yeah.
It starts in England and on how those two guys got over there to the Americas, and then they meet the trapper guy.
I can't remember how it
Trapper guy.
starts. Yeah.
Them beavers, man.
Them beavers. Need to trap them beavers.
Have I had enough of an adult beverage to take that a step further? Not yet. We will avoid that
I
joke
dare
tonight.
you to.
Try to keep this stream PG-13. At
That
last.
kind of rhymed, actually. Keep the stream PG-13.
There we go. All right, you get update rack. Gotta go talk to
Uh,
Hanar.
Yeah. I
All right,
did.
let's go
Are we-
back.
Are we riding?
Ride back over to the village here.
YMCA.
It's
The
fun.
village people. Now I'm visualizing all the dwarves just dancing to it.
Doing the YMCA.
But they have to be in the lumberjack outfits.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have to dress like Elrond.
What did I miss over here in the blue? Didn't catch up with you guys. Hold on.
We're
Did
we're
I
riding
drop off?
through knife throwers, and
I guess I wasn't supposed to drop down. Yeah.
we have to kill some bears real quick.
I'm gonna get to that spot below Gallimar that's marked on the map.
All right.
Did you all come here where I am already? Can you look on the map for me, please? There's a bunch of dwarves here. Or am I head?
So did you were there when we freed Dory, right?
Yeah.
So now you need to go east back to the Dwarven town. So you're surrounded by dour hands. You need to go back to the Longbeards in the east. They're just directly east of your position.
Right. What does your quest journal say?
Oh, 1 second, I'm being attacked by a bunch of.
Hail! Have you come
Things.
to heed
Knife
the
knife
summons
throwing
to
bitches.
war?
Well, some dour hands and some. What are those? Kestrels? Hawks? If anybody
Yeah.
plays. Yeah. Let's see. Dwarf Fortress.
Well
and
met.
Kestrels are the.
That's a
Mean
bird.
ones. Yeah, that is a bird.
Dude, that axe is pretty freaking wicked looking.
I need to talk to
Might
Gildor
you
in
lend me an
Glorian.
ear?
Okay, yeah, you need to come down to the elf town in the south.
Well, hang on. Let's make sure that he's on the right step. On book 3, chapter 4, what does your journal say, Joe?
Book 3,
Sound it
Chapter
out.
4, Part 2 of 3. Ha, very funny. The Dour Hens camp where Dory's being held is west of Arthakar.
So for some reason
See.
you didn't get the update for freeing Dory.
No, but I was there the entire time. And I remember Dory being like, "Okay, I'm leaving now."
Because your book 3 chapter 4 should tell you if you've completed it, you're supposed to go back and talk to Hanar, but it doesn't tell you that, correct? It tells you
You're
still
gonna-
that you need to rescue Dory.
Yep, it's looking
Yep.
like
You have
it
to
wants
go
me to
do
do
it
it again
again,
for some
yeah.
reason.
You can do that
why?
solo. It would sometimes they bug out occasionally.
Okay.
You can do that solo. It will give you a buff while you're escorting Dory. So I don't have you in the group to pinpoint where you're at, but yeah.
Maduros is with him, I believe.
Okay. Perfect. Well, Rack, you and I can go ahead and head south then while they're sorting that out.
Okay.
We can go to the Elven town.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, the Elven Town's not far. It's across them. A lot of shit
Just
to
here in the
fight on the way,
Discord, right?
though.
No, we'll just follow the road. I don't want to
Oh shit.
deal with stuff. My adult beverage has made me snacky.
Yeah.
Wonder if there's any breakfast pizza left.
Maduros, are you still in the chat?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I was just gonna say thanks for coming back.
That's what friends are for.
Hell yeah.
I totally forgot to check in on YouTube. Rather roleplay as the eagle, I want to soar through the air. I'm just reading through earlier comments. Katrine says, Gaius Baltar is such a slimy character and stumbles his way through with such a great story. Yeah, every single time he's like, oh shit, I'm caught. And then he somehow gets away with it. Lost was another show that I thought, it started off with a really strong story. And then just they lost the plot after the writer's strike. And it just went into really crazy territory.
Lost had some storylines that they would just get rid of. They would start going down a weird rabbit hole, and then they would just get rid of it.
Yeah, like we never found out about the polar bears, you know, like it's just what? And yeah, there was some weird stuff there. Chris tried to watch it when we first moved to Mexico City. I had the whole series downloaded, and we watched it while we were sitting in an Airbnb for 2 weeks trying to find an apartment. I think we made it through the first 3 seasons, and then she was like, yeah, I can't take it anymore. Well, since we are already here, Rack, you and I could probably just bang this out real quick. That way we can get the quest spawns out of the way so they can respawn for them when they get down here with Joe.
Yeah.
How can I be of service? Will you lend me your ear?
Inglorious Gildor. And we read all your books, sir.
All right, ready?
Yep.
I need to hold up here, or are you coming?
I figure out where you are.
I went out and around. Oh, you're right here. You're right behind me. Did you burn your recall back to Esseldine already, Rack, or is it still up?
Oh no, I did.
Okay.
Riding the gauntlet.
Don't stop unless you get knocked off. Oh, these probably aren't gray to you though, aren't they? What color are they to you?
They're green.
Okay, so they're targeting you. Okay, let me know if you get knocked off.
All right.
These actually are green to me now, so they'll aggro. Oh, it told me to draw on the Elfstone's power here. Do I have an Elfstone?
Yeah, it's in the quest.
Let me kill these first.
Oh, one more.
So for those of you, when you get to the next step, you're in a full group. It might not. Otherwise, it does give you a stone to use, which gives you a buff and makes you way more powerful.
How you guys making out up there in the dwarf town?
Oh, we're done. We're headed back to Hanar.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Yep. I'm following our fellowship skin changer.
Get the bar.
A rather imposing bear.
Sometimes you eat the bar, sometimes
That's
the bear
right.
eats you. Be careful around that Bjorning. Ooh, I just completed reactive block. Five LOTRO points. Yay!
So we're all meeting at the elf area, right? Or what's going on?
Yeah, you just Rack and I are ahead of you guys because we have to spawn things differently since we're split up into two groups. So
Okay.
your group, yes, meet at the elf. And Rack and I are slightly ahead of you.
So we have to find and kill.
Drukdord. Drukord. Drukdord? Drukord.
Yeah. So
Druckard?
should we go ahead and do that, or wait for more people to show up?
Oh, we should wait for Maduros and Joe.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
She's got ants in her pants. Must kill orcs. That's your mantra.
Must kill all of you.
Misha's over there sitting in the corner, like gnawing on the edge of her sword. Must kill orcs. Must kill orcs.
Her blade is glowing blue.
Blood, blood. Red rum, red rum.
Red rum.
Now I want rum, damn
Actually,
it.
both my swords glow blue.
Nice.
Now we can ride back to Gildor, Rack.
Got a matching pair.
Wait
I've
till
only
you get
got one blue blade.
when you get to 45, we can go get legendary weapons for everybody.
Now, what are is there like a mechanic behind
Oh
legendary
yeah,
weapons?
oh yeah. So the
Oh,
new
God,
version,
I hate...
yeah, the new version is a lot different than the old versions. So the new version is basically you get a weapon, and it's got slots. Oh man, I took a wrong turn because I'm talking and not paying attention. Sorry about that, Rack. Frack. Oh, don't go down the cliff.
Rack. He got you wrecked, Rack.
We were supposed to
That's gonna
turn
make you
here.
wreck.
Yeah, hang on. I'll describe it here in a second. So the new legendary weapons, Kel, when you get there, it's a weapon that levels up with you. You have to reforge it every few levels, and you can slot different things into it to customize it to you and your particular style of playing. And there's a whole lot of different types of things that you can slot in, and the things that you can slot in can also be leveled up using, what is it, the motes or points, like some things.
It used
that you
to
can
be the
get.
gems, right?
Yeah, but it's not that way anymore. They changed it
Oh,
Yeah,
a few
they
months ago.
Yeah,
canceled the
it's they,
gems?
yeah, they totally it's not the scrolls anymore. Yeah, it's a whole different system now. It just
Oh
pissed me
god,
off.
I won't even know what to do.
No, they'll
It
explain it to you.
wasn't. They were difficult before.
Yeah, they were. It was a grind, and now it's still a grind. They're like, oh, we're gonna make it easier, but no, it's not.
But does it look cool?
Yes, they
Eh.
do
Okay,
have
fair
some,
enough.
depending on the character.
Oh, I'm knocked down.
Okay, coming back for you. It depends
Get
on the
knocked
character and
out,
stuff.
but I get up again. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down.
Yeah, I have to kill the train that we were dragging.
What do you mean we? Is there a mouse in your pocket? No, great to me.
Oh, okay.
That's
the train
cold,
I
man.
was dragging.
Sorry, Rack. Throw you
The
under the bus
train
there.
I was dragging.
Oh man, it's beautiful here. What the fuck? I love it. Where are we?
So that's the short answer, Kel. Is that it's basically just it's a weapon that that levels up with you, and every class gets a weapon and a class item. So like,
I like it.
It's putting up fireworks.
what are you? I don't know what it is.
I'm
for
a
the
captain.
Yeah,
So-
because as an elf coming here is pretty cool.
A high elf captain, which is, I believe, the only other race that can be a captain.
Yeah,
other
it's
than
like
Norm.
it's gonna be your weapon and then whatever your class item is, which is like it's probably not gonna be. I don't know what it is for you. For the lore master, for example, it's the staff and then a book, so you get 2 different legendary items. Champion, it's a sword and then like a horn or something. It's different for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, the champion has a horn. Boo!
Hey, Carradine, you go in over here. I don't know if you've gone through the door yet.
Well, hello there, fellow guildies. Kinnies?
Be careful going in there. The elves
What
are
can
kind
I
of
do for you?
racist.
But tis.
Gildor and Glorian.
Somebody's throwing fireworks indoors. You're gonna set the place on fire. They're gonna blame me. My insurance is gonna have to pay for
Mind
it.
my words, traveler.
Awesome.
We
All
just-
right.
We didn't just load up fireworks. We brought the pig too.
So, is there like a path through the mountains to get to that Uruk-hai?
Yes. Oh yeah, I could totally show you guys if you want. It takes here. I'll show you.
You're still
Well,
reading the lore.
When everyone's ready, take your time, Joe. Obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, the
take
pig
it.
with the fireworks was totally in the books too.
That's totally hilarious.
Yeah.
It's Bilbo's pet
Oh,
pig.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just a pig; it's a celebration pig.
Exactly.
Everyone get their pig out.
Get your pig.
Everyone get their pig out and pull it in a wagon.
I want some pigs in a blanket.
Oh
And the-
man, pigs
The
in a
little
blanket
pig will
sound
cheer
really
for
good.
you every 4 steps.
Yummy.
I'm a little tipsy right
The
now. and that
Uruk is
sounds-
a mighty foe.
Giving you bad
Alright.
ideas.
Yeah,
or
that's
good
giving me really
ideas
bad ideas for the kitchen right now.
for
Oh,
your-
my diet went out the window like 3 weeks ago when we found out we were for sure moving. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm moving to the boonies. I'm gonna take advantage of Uber Eats and good food while I've got a few more weeks in the city.
Yeah, I haven't gone to a restaurant in quite a long time out here.
We've been binging
But
on
having access to really good food is.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're
Cool.
the place we're moving is a small town, so there's no fast food restaurants, there's no chains. It's a small kind of cow town, so it's like a couple of vet clinics. There's a small university there, bus station, a big supermarket. The closest city is 2 hours away. It's out there.
Yeah.
But it is beautiful, so
Yeah, it sounds
there are
like
pros and cons.
for sure.
But I
yeah,
won't
there's
have.
pros and cons with every place.
Yes. Like
And
I love.
what's cool? Oh, sorry.
It's all good. I love the
I just
city, but it's the smog
Yeah.
here is fucking horrible.
Oh yeah. You'll have better air quality. You probably have access to local farms too.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean, there's some of
definitely
that in the city as well in the
we
market.
actually
But
I'll have to dig it up. I'll share it if I can find it. I'll share it. But years ago when we were out there after Chris's surgery, their friend has a he's got a little dairy farm, and he actually works for the electrical commission. So he does his day job is he's a lineman, and he's like a manager of the linemen. But him and his family have a small little dairy farm, and they produce all their own cheese and yogurts and ice creams, and they sell them out of this little shop on the side of the highway. And it's just, if you like fresh dairy products, it is the best thing, because it's literally right there, made on site, same day. Some people get panicked because it's not pasteurized. That's what makes it so good.
exactly.
As long as it's fresh, because I grew up. We literally, for those of you who don't know what the term is, a bulk tank is where the milk goes after you milk a cow. I'll show you guys. Come this way. So it goes straight into what's called a bulk tank, which is a giant stainless steel tank with a big wheel in the middle of it that spins, and it keeps the milk cool at a refrigerated temperature.
Right.
And then once a day, the milk tank truck comes and drains the tank, takes it off to the factory where it gets further filtered and pasteurized and sent. But we went out to the bulk tank every day with a 1-gallon jug and just dipped a big old gallon of milk out of it and grew up on that, which is why I swear I'm 42 and I've never had a cavity.
Yep.
I drink a lot of milk. I've never had a cavity either,
Yeah.
and I'm 30 now.
Yeah, I will say this though. I should say I'd never had a cavity until the doctor says I've got one now. It's never bothered me, but I have a tooth that's definitely changed color. It's one of my wisdom teeth that never got pulled.
Yeah.
But it's never bothered me, so I'm like, do I really have a cavity? Because no one's ever done X-rays. They just let my last teeth cleaning. They were like, that tooth looks like it's
Yeah,
got a
you're really
cavity."
lucky with that.
It's interesting you say that because this is a couple years back, I got my wisdom teeth removed. Definitely later in life, I think most people get them, if they get them removed, it's more around like 18 or whatever.
Yeah, mid
But
20s.
I still have gum pain after that or whatever from the wisdom teeth that were hurting me, or at least I thought that's what was happening. So some people still have theirs for sure. I could have very well still had mine. I hope that removing them was worth it, I guess is what I'm saying.
I've never had mine removed, so I still have mine, which is also why if you ever see me on stream, my bottom row of teeth is crooked as fuck. We're gonna ride straight through here, ladies and gents. Stop along the way, gather a few friends. Now, you guys are in a group, so I don't know if it's going to give you the message, but you might get a message here in a minute that you can use a stone. Which basically, for future reference, if you get that message, it's usually when you're in a group that's less than full, and it allows you to buff yourself up to, like, 20,000 hit points or whatever.
Yeah, I see it.
But we're a full group +2, so... Or +1. Whatever. Math.
Don't really need the buff.
I could do math. Go left here. Did we leave you behind? I can't see you on my map, Misha.
I caught up.
Okay.
So what you're saying is all those got milk posters were looking out for us.
To some degree, some of that's just marketing, but yeah.
If you had access to the real good milk like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to have my own goats, especially one day.
Yes.
Just have my own goat milk.
Goat milk's a little funky, but you know what? Goat cheese is the best
know,
shit
it's-
in the world.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
love
milk
that
I enjoy
stuff.
even more, Misha?
What?
Sheep milk.
Yes, so
Oh,
here's
yeah.
Get milk sheeps.
this is so funny, Joe,
Milk
because
sheep.
when we were in Spain, Chris had never had sheep or goat's milk before, and in Spain they sold sheep and goat's milk all over the place, and that's
That sounds
all she
amazing.
drank for 3 months. That's all she drank. She's like, this shit's amazing.
It's
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's like crack.
it's like the ultimate quote unquote whole milk. You know, like
Yeah.
ours anyway are the ones from the farm from these milk sheep. It's so rich. It's
Oh,
like
it's so good.
it's like half and half almost. You could
Oh,
water it down for
definitely
sure.
is, yeah.
There's the great foe that we were told about.
All right, now we
The
can
mighty Uruk.
ride on out
And
of
he
here.
never ran into a bear.
That's right. Mighty, ha 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 ha! We
First
have
and-
one of the sons of Beorn here.
Uh-huh.
We're not afraid.
Skip.
Yep.
Skip, skip, skip.
Skip.
Good old NPC, man.
We must return to Lyn Gileath.
Skip.
It won't let me play with the corpse.
That might be a good thing.
Everybody's
Yeah.
Alvarez.
Play. I wanted
That's
to play
illegal.
with the corpse.
It's illegal in some states.
Pretty sure there's something about that in the terms and conditions.
Where's Elrond when you need him?
I was thinking.
All right, you're getting left behind, Rack.
Oh no, I'm following.
All right.
I wasn't staying there for whatever he was doing to that corpse.
Yeah, don't need to be
Me
witness to
neither.
that.
No, I didn't get to, everyone else.
You wanted to
got
get some
play
hanky
with the-
panky with that corpse.
No, I didn't get to play with the corpse. All you guys did already.
I was just watching.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yikes.
Oh.
It said I didn't qualify.
We have a yellow light right now.
Good job there. Noob. Till I get knocked off.
Slay them all.
Little midget Mordor
Mordor
goblin.
midget.
Mordor goblin.
Battle creatures.
That needs to become a meme somewhere, Mordor midget.
Oh, God. Midgets of Mordor.
We're
It
gonna
needs
get
to become a
banned for saying
song.
that.
Yeah,
And then
come
the
on.
And then,
They knocked
in
me
the
off
next
my
panel,
horse.
it's like an apology. It's like the little people of Mordor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We're not allowed to say that word, are we?
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
but I'm not saying it about people. We're saying it about orcs, so it doesn't
No,
look like.
exactly.
First.
Yeah. So it doesn't count. We're all good. It's okay.
Midget orcs of Mordor.
Orklings.
Mordor midgets.
That needs to become a song.
Yes.
Tonight, in the cage match.
The
we've got
Mordor
midget
midgets.
Mordors.
And it has to be, like murderous Mordor midgets
There you go.
of madness or something.
There you go.
Master Blaster.
There you go. Got to be riding on somebody's shoulders.
Oh
Some
my
Uruk
goodness.
high.
I still want them to be able to make it so we can ride on the bears, the Bjornings.
We
Legit,
don't need
That'd be so
another
awesome.
hero.
I would totally ride a Bjorn.
I want to ride an eagle.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
Oh.
Yep,
No,
I like an eagle.
actually, they had a quest where you meet one of the giant eagles in the game,
Yep,
Can't
we
wait.
saw that one.
and
I saw
and
that
I
one
was
the other day.
just so pissed off that you couldn't actually ride it, and I was like, seriously?
Actually, Renfail was with me. I was like,
Oh, that's when we did that instance for
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Erebor instance.
Mm.
That's right.
Yeah.
Rack,
awesome.
Rack, you and I can ride to Trestle Bridge from here, Rack.
Yeah. I totally
oh,
geeked
okay.
out over that, seeing the eagles. I was like,
Awesome.
Greetings to you.
Oh, they're the best.
have to go to Esseldine first and then to Trestle Bridge.
oh, you should tell your story about the eagle the other day.
Oh yeah, I just had an eagle recently. This was 2 days ago. I was riding to work, and this giant bald eagle flew up right in front of my car and then up above, like 20, 30 feet, and was just flying.
Nice.
Oh,
And
damn.
awesome.
Those kind of moments are so epic,
at my, I have a camp in Maine, and on one of the electrical poles near us, there's a big bald eagle's nest. So every summer we get to watch all the hatchlings.
Nice.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Where is
special.
Stable here. I'm seeing a stable on the map.
Right here.
Ah. Megavanen.
I used to stay at a family cabin in Arnold, California, and they had a little fishing lake that they were. While I was fishing for some trout there, they planted. A truck came by and he planted it right in front of me. So we were trying to catch the little sleepy trout. They were floating to the middle, and we were just waiting for them to wake up because they're kind of dazed when they first let them go. And a frickin' bald eagle flew down and swooped one out of the water right in front of us.
Wow.
And it was huge. Snagged it, took off in the air. I wouldn't, even if, I mean, I told myself, no one's gonna believe me.
Yeah, what? They're amazing hunters.
Mhm.
What were you saying, Misha, about when you were reading that Animal Speak book about them and how they're so good at hunting food that they only do that like 20% of their time or something?
Yeah, I think it was like if only they probably
Greetings.
needed to do only once a week or something like that. That's how
Wow,
efficient they are,
it's amazing.
if I remember correctly. But now I am getting annoyed. I have to look at the book again. So,
It's interesting.
know,
The
I'm
eagles,
like-
there's so much cool energy behind those creatures.
To see one up close is pretty damn amazing.
yeah, I think when I was driving in Oregon, I had, I think it was not a bald eagle, but
Like a golden eagle or something.
yes, a golden eagle fly over my car when I was driving.
It's epic.
Damn.
You guys would love to see the Peacemaker show. Eagly.
Peacemaker. Cool.
He has a pet. Yeah, I've been. I need.
Pet
That's on
eagly.
my list too. Yeah.
Eagly. Cool.
Yeah.
We
When I-
whenever oh sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say whenever a sheep dies on the farm, we take it out to this one point where the eagles eat it, and they do it like it's basically an air burial, you know. I think in the summer there's those. I mean, we always used to call them buzzards, but there's another word for them.
Vultures.
Vultures.
Vultures, yeah, the turkey vultures. They probably do it in the summer, but it's just cool to think that the eagles, take care of the dead, like in that way.
That's
Oh,
That's
are we
pretty
going
aw-
somewhere else?
that's
It's
pretty
like, man,
awesome.
give me an air burial. That's even cooler than cremation.
I think
Wait,
have
where
to
are
go
we
to
going
Trestle-
next?
We're going to Trestle Bridge.
Are we?
Oh, I thought-
Okay.
I had a thing in Estelden.
Yeah, I think I do too. That I have to.
Yeah, you
Those
have
are-
to go back to Estelden, then back to Trestle Bridge.
Because we'll turn in all three at the same time, and so far we've only completed 2.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And you could probably take the horse if you don't want to
So I'm not
manually
going to stop
ride.
in Estelden right now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you'll have to go from there to Esselden, and from Esselden to Trestle Bridge, and there's no fast travel, so it's just sit on a horse for 5 minutes.
You can go take your break.
We're gonna race
let me
now.
let me clarify here. So I definitely shouldn't turn in right now in Estelden.
No, you don't need to.
We're
You can
waiting.
wait.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you can, but it's better just to wait because you'll turn them all 3 in at the same time. Then there's an instance, and then that's probably a good wrapping point for the evening.
I turned my first 2 in already. Did I blow it?
Nope, you did not blow it because it won't do the instance until we've wrapped up everything. So.
So you're Trestle Bridge, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mhm.
All the way back to the beginning.
Oh, I haven't discovered that place yet.
Oh, you'll have to do the long road then. So you're gonna
I'll
go
have to take the
west.
long road.
Yeah, just go west, Joe. Follow the road till it hit the T intersection in the far west, and then go south. That's Trestle Bridge.
Cool.
And there is a fast travel horse stable master there, so don't forget to grab it when you're there. But there's no fast travel, I should say. It's just a
Right.
horse guy that gives you a faster than your horse, but still slower than fast travel.
The only reason I have it is I had to manually ride to Estelin.
Mm.
Interesting.
I did the quests here
I
instead
don't see
of...
it on my map there, but
What do you not see?
the place we're riding to.
Yes. Oh, it's all the way in the southwest.
Trestle Bridge.
There you go.
I mean, yeah.
Do you see it now?
Is it past Norbury Gates? See, minus Rune,
Where?
Nathan Hodges Farm.
No,
you see Fornost, it's like south of that.
Yeah, just go all the way back to where we did our first
hold on a
quest
second. I
and
think
then
you're on a
just
different map, man.
Go left.
Is it to Evendim? You have to
No,
go there first.
that's too
No.
far west. Go south of there.
I'm just wondering why it's not listed on my map. I'm not using any plugins or anything, but
So
No, it should be. It should be on there.
yeah, like, do you see the fields of Fornost in the west part?
all I see is it says Fornost.
What's south of
Remember when-
Fornost?
I remember when Evandin was a
What do you see south of Fornost?
South is
Joe?
Norbury Gates.
was an
885,
expansion.
88 south.
Keep
and
going
55
south.
west.
Keep following the road south.
Is it you have to discover it to even
Maybe.
see it on your map?
I don't remember.
That's interesting.
No,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
should-
think so.
It should
It-
have a it should
it
have
should
a quest
show it.
ring. It should have a quest ring on it.
Hey Joe. In the lower left-hand corner, uncheck show quest guide
Yeah.
on map.
Oh yeah, your quest journal's on top of Trestle Bridge. That box that shows your quests.
Oh.
It may be. I'm seeing all the rings
It
over the
starts-
text of fields.
The box
Oh,
always
yeah.
starts in the bottom left. You got to move it up to the top right so it's not in the way.
That's probably what the problem is. Yeah.
Oh, got you.
Do you see
Oh,
it
so
now?
it's that far south.
Yeah, it's all the way down to the southwest.
it's
Yeah, that's
the
what I
big-
was trying to tell
Yeah, I
you.
ha-
It's
yeah.
the
sorry.
You do have to.
beginning
Yeah.
of the zone.
Good
yeah.
call.
have-
I didn't think about that little box blocking the view.
I
Can you
totally
move
didn't
that
either.
box? Oh, you
Yes.
can move that box.
Yes.
Yeah, you
can,
can move
yeah.
it. Yep.
Can you resize it?
No.
Hmm.
No,
I don't think so.
no.
I've gotten used to the map, but I remember Derek, I think, using a plugin or something. But I don't
Greetings.
typically need to use plugins. I'm fine with what I got here. Cool, thanks. I do see it now.
I'm on your tail, Kel.
How can I be of service?
So those swift travel horses, what's the
Hello, I'm
percentage on
jealous of that.
them? Like 100%?
I don't actually know what it is. It's faster than your horses, though.
Yeah, totally.
It's like in a blink of an eye, you could go to the next
Yeah.
one. So
But I'm too.
I got passed up by the bear, but hey, I just went past the bear.
To outrun a Bayoning, it's unnatural.
Oh, watch out!
Uh,
They might light this bridge on fire.
Possibly, Richard. We're letting Kel and let me name the characters because you might not know them from Discord. So we're letting these two guys dictate because they're new players to the game. So they dictate where we go and what quests we work on. But it's Kel Randon and Caradan, which is Joe and Kel in Discord. They were asking. This guy's asking in YouTube. Will we continue the main book quests after the Battle of Trestle Bridge? And that is up to Kel and Joe, basically, to decide where we go
Cool.
next.
Ah, the Battle of Trestle Bridge.
It is coming. Basically, Richard, the idea here is that we're gonna probably do the book quests and continue progressing through the zones that the book quests take us to up to the point where we get to Rivendell. And then once we get to Rivendell and we are getting close to level 45, I think the consensus is that rather than doing all of Volume 1, because that doesn't follow the adventures of the Fellowship, we're actually going to, at level 45, we're going to divert. And we're just going to go straight to Moria and follow the Fellowship into the long halls of the dark. And not do all of Volume 1. Because Volume 1 is cool, but it's also like 3 months of quests that have nothing to do with the Fellowship of the Ring. Excuse me. But we will probably do book quests up until that point, because everything leads to Rivendell at some point, and then the Misty Mountains.
Looking forward to getting to Rivendell. Imladris.
Mm-hmm.
And Find the last homely house. Let's see. Wait for me, Ken. I'm almost there.
I just hit the bindstone. Came back quick.
Oh, I totally should have recalled. I didn't even think about that. You know what? I'm gonna do that, Rack. Because you and I are on that quest, so we can just go ahead and do it.
Okay, there should be. Oh, there's a horse here too that I need to grab.
Mm-hmm. There is, yes. And then guess what? You get to come all the way back to Esseldine again.
See.
Now, eventually, as a hunter, you'll get ports to here.
I feel like I'm one step behind you guys all night. Let's see.
It's all good. Hey, look, it's a Burdette.
What can I do for you?
Okay, what
Greetings.
am I supposed to do here?
Greetings. Would you do something for
Oops.
me?
Oh shoot.
Did you get a little click happy?
Are you doing the quest by
Don't
yourself?
call
must
me
not
out. No,
delay.
I'm not. I accidentally went into the instance.
No, you can just wait till the rest of the group gets caught up. Stamp. What is this? I don't remember this ability at all.
A little trigger finger.
A little left click mouse button went.
Yeah.
Do it, do it, do it.
She thought there were goblins or orcs about.
Click it now. Click it now. Let me know when you're on that step, Rack, and you and I go ahead and do it.
I'm here.
All right, let's do this. You ready for chapter
Oh
6?
yeah, are you here?
Yeah, chapter 6, part 2 of 3.
We
Yeah.
must not delay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that.
Chapter 6.
Esseldine.
Did I maybe say something wrong? I might have misread that. Sorry.
Do
Oh,
I
I
have
can't.
to,
Oh, no, I see it. Yeah.
do I have to
chapter
pick,
6.
pick the group size, or did you already do that?
Just it doesn't matter. Just
Oh, okay.
come on in. Because it gives you an inspiration buff if we're... I already have 16,000 hit points now, so I think it
Wait,
gave us
but-
the buff.
Is it only a solo instance, right?
Well, it scales it depending on if you're by yourself or with a full group.
Oh.
Because I think
How did
anything
you
less
get
than
the- how
6,
did
you're
you
gonna
get
get.
the 16,000 hit points?
Well, you have as well, Rack.
Are we doing it as a group or as a solo?
You will do it with your group. I'm only with Rack, so that's why we're doing it. Just the two of us.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
gotcha.
Yeah, is it an inventory item, that buff?
Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. You already have the buff, Rack. It gave you 9,000
Yeah.
hit points.
Oh, you need to be.
Yeah.
I have 16 because I'm
30.
a guardian, so
Right.
I'm a badass.
Oh, reputation. Cool.
Mayor Boskins, orcs of a kind I've never seen approach.
I like
Oh wait,
the
I shouldn't
tapestry
spoil
in
this.
here.
Shouldn't
So
spoil
pretty.
it for people. Yeah,
I
shut
would
up.
like that for my
Uh-huh.
house.
To
Tap-
the bridge.
Yes, tapestries. Tapestries.
Don't
yes.
catch on fire. The orcs lit the bridge on fire.
Showing my age a little bit there.
God, I used to watch that all the time.
Oh, it's so good. What's funny is I didn't even understand half the shit they were talking about when I was younger. And as an adult, I'm like, oh my god, Mike Judge is a genius. Like,
Did anyone watch
Totally.
Daria?
a little bit. Not as much as I should have, probably.
God,
Is that a
show
Mike
was
Judge show?
so fun.
No, but
Sorry?
it was another one that
Oh.
infused a lot of, like, adult humor into.
Yeah, they don't make those shows like they used to.
No, they don't. Because now everything's gotta be politically correct.
No. So woke.
Can't have beards in my dwarven women.
Come on, Amazon, give her a beard, fuckers. It's not too late.
We had no idea that Elrond was having gender issues.
Beard
He
lives
looks too
matter.
young. He doesn't look, yeah, he doesn't look like the Elrond of that age, but I get they were trying to make him younger, but anyways, yeah.
That's not what they were thinking.
But I just mean the physical appearance of the actor they chose for him, you know.
Sure. I think my favorite
Oh,
quote.
I haven't
from
looked
this-
into those pictures too much, but I've seen plenty of videos.
The quote from the Superfans video, my favorite one is from the UK Superfans, where the one individual who is of a certain persuasion is like, I just can't wait for hot Sauron. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
No, it's the funniest shit. It's like within the first few moments of the video. It's like a clip they pulled where he's oohing and awing over hot Sauron.
Yeah, we
Wow.
can change him. Like, oh my god,
Yeah, it's pretty amusing.
he's gonna be so hot.
Elrond has healed Frodo of his mortal wound,
Or something
and
like
now
It's
the
something
time
like that.
has come to
It's
decide the
pretty
fate.
amazing.
It was so cringy. I just wanted to take
I
my
can see
laptop
no
and
other path
break
than
it.
that which leads to Mount
Oh
In
Doom.
my
anger.
Who
god.
then shall defend Eriador?
That actually does
against
beg the question: who is playing Melkor or Morgoth?
It'll be somebody young and sexy.
What do you need?
Because Sauron will probably be in there too, I imagine. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. He's a
Yeah,
main
some people are
character.
Only
saying
at that time he's more of like a captain
Can I
of
speak with you a
Morgoth
moment?
than the next Morgoth, you know. Right. Or like a first in command.
Right hand man, yes.
I think above the Balrogs and all them. Yeah.
Well, that's when he was still in his elvish form and still very, very seductive and using the
Mhm.
power of his voice.
Right.
Especially if they're gonna if they are gonna cover the time of Numenor when he seduces everyone to then take on the gods and attack
What do
them.
you
Like
need?
that's still when he's very much powerful in his
Yeah, for sure.
elven
Is that
form.
the time period they're in, essentially?
Who knows? Theoretically, maybe. And then we ride all the way back.
Oh, for real?
For real.
Just
yeah.
right. Yeah. Lots of
But
back
I've
and
only
forth.
just arrived at Estelid.
Yeah, after doing North Downs for about 32 weeks straight, you know the ride.
A little bit, yeah. It's like, where's the fast travel here? Oh, it looks like that podcast I did last Saturday is out.
Oh, I get it. The Dunedain, they like to travel, Strider, and all that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of quests in this
I
zone.
wish you could be a Dunedain in this
Well,
game.
Not to
Can
spoil
you?
anything,
Okay.
but I was mentioning this the other day. I don't think you were around. I think it was on one of my morning streams. My favorite quest line that I've done in this game to date is it's in the Isengard expansion, so it's quite deep into the game. You are actually helping the Dunedain. It's basically when Aragorn is riding off to the Paths of the Dead, and the Dunedain are coming after him to join him, and you're basically riding along with the Dunedain, and you're doing quests with them. For it's like several, as I recall, several weeks worth of quests, and you're earning faction with the Dunedain. You can eventually earn 2 different armor sets from them, so you become basically a kindred in faction with the Dunedain, and you travel alongside them and do quests with them for a whole chunk
Cool.
of the game through Isengard and into Rohan. So that is it's been my favorite stuff that I've seen so far, but I haven't ever gotten beyond Rohan, so
Cool.
On that other server with my 64 level character, I'm in that zone after Moria,
Isengard. Well, that's Lothlorien, yeah,
Lothlorien, and I went to the very next one,
which is Mirkwood.
Mirkwood. So I'm finishing Mirkwood, and then I'd have to expand.
Yeah, after
I
Mirkwood is
went as-
Isengard, yeah.
Yeah, I went as far as I can without buying the 4-pack, which already has Moria, which I already bought by itself a
Correct.
long time ago.
That's where I'm at now too, because I own up to Rohan, and now like if I want to buy just Helm's Deep and Mordor, it's $60. Whereas
Oh,
now they have the big pack, which is $60 and gives you everything. So I need to look at that, because if there's any special bonuses that come with that $60 pack, I may buy it, even though I already own up to Rohan, because if there's like any special
Right.
mounts or anything that come with
Yeah,
it,
if
it'll
I
probably
buy
be
one,
worth it.
I'm gonna be doubling up at least one expansion.
Well, I'm
so-
not doing it yet though, because gotta wait and see
I-
how much fun everybody's having at the end of like May.
I really want to do. I want to do Rohan, and
My brother and
I
I would
will-
love it if everyone's still having fun in the end of May and June and wants to keep going, because we really want to get to Helm's Deep and do all the Helm's Deep content with a group.
you see, I haven't done Helm's Deep.
I
or
haven't either, but I've
Rohan.
seen some videos. It looks cool as fuck.
Don't they have Mordor too?
Mm-hmm. One
Yeah,
day I
that'll
will
be-
eventually see it all.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
It's a
one,
trip
too.
to think that I've owned this game. I've played it since the beginning. I've never gone beyond Rohan. It's just I keep getting sidetracked with alts and doing stuff like this where I come back and play it with other people, and I always have so much fun because the game is so good
Yeah.
that I've never felt compelled to like I have to finish it.
Sure.
Well, do you remember when we did Moria? I had bought Moria in 2009 or whenever
Mhm.
it came out, but I never went into Moria
Oh, it's such a good expansion.
until we did it that last time.
I can't think of another game that's done an underground expansion like that. I still think to this day one of my favorite parts of Baldur's Gate 2 is when you go into the Underdark, and especially the spellcaster battle you get into in the Drow City, and all the mind flayers you got to fight. It's such a good section of the game. I can't wait for Baldur's Gate 3. It's been pretty fun in early access so far.
I bought that on what do you call it? Stadia.
Baldur's Gate 2
Yeah, whatever the one that
or
just,
the 3.
the new one that they're still working on.
That's 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Elrond has healed Frodo of his mortal wound.
Ooh, somebody's doing a cutscene.
Has come to decide the fate of the One Ring. I can see no other path than
You
that
see the
which
little hobbits dancing?
Cariador against the shadow.
That's a good little cinematic there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Renfell was definitely talking about
What do
Baldur's
you
Gate
need?
2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could I speak with
Yeah,
you
that's
a
a
moment?
classic. Do you
Wasn't
think
that like
do you think the sequel does it better in that case too?
Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate 2 is
Mhm.
way better
Yeah.
than Baldur's Gate 1.
Yeah.
It's like
Wasn't-
4
Wasn't
times
that
as
like 2001 or something?
something like that. It was 4
around there,
times as
yeah.
big. I still remember because I bought it when it came out. It had you opened it up, had a blue case, and there was 4 CDs inside, which was unheard of because the first game was 1 CD. So that game was 4 CDs. So it was 4 times as big. All the voice acting, all the characters, all the class quests,
Yeah.
just all the different storylines. It was such a better game than the first one. You added dual wielding. You couldn't dual wield in the first game.
Cool.
Oh, just wait till the follow-up to this quest, Kel and Joe. Just wait. Did Ross head out from your guys' group?
Looks like yeah, he's out of the group, out of the fellowship anyway.
Why don't you invite Rack and I?
Let's see. Who's the party leader? Yeah.
There you go.
Gotcha. There you go.
I've been collecting purple weapons, man. Anybody need a weapon?
What can I do for you?
Yeah, what you got?
I got a dagger. I got daggers, axes, and swords. They're all purple.
All right, I'm gonna hold here at the stable master because we cannot fast travel to the next destination. So I'm gonna wait for everybody here. I'll be right back.
Also got leather armor if anybody needs medium.
I'm lost. God damn it. I'm gonna go FK, BRB.
So we have to ride to Rivendell.
Oh, great.
That's a long ways, guys.
Mm-hmm.
At least, like, the graphics are good.
Mm-hmm. Rivendell's really beautiful.
Oh, so what you want to do is port to the guild house and then take that horse to the Forsaken Inn.
All right, I'm back. What are you talking about?
I said if you don't have fast travel and you want to get to Rivendell, you want to port to the guild house and then take that horse to.
Well, that's one option, yeah.
How can I be of service?
I can.
I'm gonna make the run because it's my first time.
Yeah, so since it's the first time, I'll run with you guys. So the easiest way is to go to Westbury from here, if you can. We'll wait for Joe to get back. He's AFK. Where's he riding to? Or is he still riding back here?
Yeah, I can't swift travel, so I can't do any of that.
You're still on your way back here, right, Kel?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll wait here then. Because we are going to Rivendell next, so we'll go to Bree, and then we could swift travel from there to Osgiliath, and then we'll have to slow travel from Osgiliath. And we're gonna go through my favorite zone in the whole game, which is the Troll Shaws. And we have to do at least one quest chain in the Troll Shaws for everybody because you get to meet Gollum, and it's really fun.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that one.
It's such a good quest line. And then I gotta go listen to this podcast because I did a podcast last Saturday with some guys, or one guy I should say, and he shot me a link, but I gotta make sure that he didn't do any creative editing before I promote it out. So, once I give this a listen later tonight, I may have this to share with everybody tomorrow. It's a Tolkien Rings of Power podcast. Volume 2 starts at level 45-ish or something like that, Richard? Because you can start at 45 and get your legendary weapon and then go straight into Moria from there. So I think it's 45 is when Volume 2 starts. And then once we get to Rivendell, I will call it a night there, folks. But it'll be a bit still. Hey, Chris. Did you eat that last piece of pizza? Did you eat the last piece of pizza? So for those of you who didn't hear what Chris just said, just no, because I have control.
Oh, wow.
She made breakfast pizza this morning, and I had like, I ate half of it. I ate 3 pieces, and then she only
Sounds
had.
good.
Oh, it was good. And then she had 2 and left the third, and I'm like, wink, wink.
I have this really nice gluten-free pizza dough mix. I'm making it tomorrow.
Yeah, we had.
Mozzarella.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
We had not had pizza in a couple of months, so that was a pretty good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, if you haven't done it in a couple of months, when you do it, it's like I'm gonna binge
Yeah,
eat
it's a treat. Mm.
So Joe, you need to go turn in the quest, and then we'll all go on our way to Rivendell.
Cool. Excellent. We'll make it to Rivendell tonight. Great.
Yes, we will.
They're
And we
taking
will.
the hobbits to Isengard.
Take the hobbits to Isengard.
And we will. You'll change your bind point once we get to.
They're taking the hobbits to Walmart.
If only you were there for the Matt Damon Ben Affleck conversation, Misha, because
Oh yeah, so I posted that photo yesterday morning. I think it was. It probably didn't make any sense to people who weren't there, but that was the funniest shit ever. I can't believe we weren't streaming that session because that was brilliant.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
It was. So Matt Damon is Sam, Ben Affleck is Frodo, and then
Yeah, I
got
remember the picture now that you posted.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Yeah, go
Kevin
ahead. Keep telling me.
Kevin Smith is Merry and
Yes, yeah.
Jay. Excuse me, Silent Bob is Merry and Jay is
Right.
Pippin. And
Yeah.
so the whole theory is that it's not gonna be as funny tonight, but the theory is that, it's Jay and Silent Bob as the sidekicks, and it's Frodo and Sam with Boston accents, like they were from Good Will Hunting, and going on the quest for the ring, and you've just got these 2 idiots, snoochy boochie bitches, just hanging out,
gotta
selling
bring them water.
selling weed. Gotta bring the ring to Mordor.
Dude, we gotta bring them water, kid. Wicked hot.
It's wicked hot.
It's wicked hot here.
Wicked hot.
God.
I'm from Massachusetts, so I know it would be a pretty funny thing.
Ted 1 and 2 are still, I think, some of the funniest movies I've seen. Who's on the quest before? Oh, that was. Hang on. Are you not up to date, Carradine?
I should be. I went in there, talked to the guy, and also read the book for the extra quest. So
What?
it's book 3, chapter 5, part 2, 3, Tending the Glade.
No, you're
Council of the North.
you missed something, dude. Somehow you missed an update. So what does your book quest tell you to do?
Return to Gildor at Lyn Gileath.
Oh, you never. Oh no.
Wait.
You for some reason didn't turn into the elf, which means you may not have gotten credit for the attack on Trestle Bridge. So Gildor, if you look on your map, Gildor is to the south, at the elven encampment at Melruinen.
Oh man, he's not getting credit for his quest.
Yeah,
Why?
Weird.
I don't know.
Why
that's-
is that twice in one night?
I don't know. That's a weird thing. It's all
Yeah,
good.
that's odd.
You can use the swift travel from here
What
to
can I
ride
do for
down
you?
and talk to. It's the Melruinen horse from here. If that's Gildor.
Well, see you guys. I'm just gonna solo this fucking game, I guess.
Well, you don't have to solo that part. That's just a turn in. And then he'll have you come back to
No, I
Halberd.
just mean in general.
Oh.
You catch up.
Damn, game's bugging out
You'll,
tonight.
you'll catch up.
We'll
Don't
wait
worry.
for
Why
it.
would that happen? Was that user error? Was that really
I have no
the
idea.
game itself?
How may I help you?
It's all your fault.
It's got to be users. Yeah.
Because we never went back down to Meluin. We went from Trestle Bridge to where you are right now, Kestelden. We never went down past Kingsfell, did we?
We were down there for the.
But there's. I don't see any yeah. It's taking me down to Meluinin.
Yeah, that's where Gildor is, that dwarf.
But did you all go there?
Yeah, that's after we killed the crazy orc that Brack was molesting the corpse of. That's the guy you were supposed
you
to turn
guys all did
into.
it
Forever in my memory.
Yeah.
You all did it first.
After the corpse molestation, that was who you were supposed to talk to. So it could have just been a misclick or something. Who knows?
I missed you
It's all
guys
good.
going all the way down here.
It's all good, man. This is where I insert the joke about how, I might have to skip back surgery after carrying all you guys, but, it's all good. I love it every time they make a joke about Pedro Pascal needing back surgery for carrying the entire Disney franchise on his back for The Mandalorian.
Well, by no means, don't wait for me.
Oh, no, we're totally waiting for you, dude. We gotta make the run to Rivendell as a group.
Riding a moose. Oh no, it's the reindeer with the big antlers that they're wearing in the new show.
I am one follower away from 2,200. Come on, YouTube, you can do it. You can do it. Is that the water boy that's from? You
Yep.
can do it.
Sweet.
You can do it all night long. God.
Yeah, it is the water boy. So my brother, believe it or not, my brother has never. Have you guys all seen Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo?
Yeah.
I have,
Yep.
actually.
My brother has never seen those films, and I sent him some TikTok
Oh.
clips the other day, and he was like, "What the hell
Right
is so funny about this?" And I was like, "Dude, have you never seen Deuce Bigelow?" He's like, "No." I was like, "All right, never mind. No more clips for you."
The first one has the aquarium, right?
Is that the first one or the second one?
No, that's the first
Is
one.
the
And
first
the
one the
second one, he
aquarium?
goes to Amsterdam.
Yeah, the second one's Europe. The Deuce Bigelow European Gigolo. That's right.
Did someone say steak?
Oh.
I said mistake.
Oh.
That's a huge bitch.
That's the part that gets me every time. That's a huge bitch. Oh man, I need to rewatch those. It's been a long time. Like, I got clips the other day for Mr. Deeds, which I didn't remember at all, with Adam
Oh, yeah.
Sandler.
Very sneaky, sir.
Hmm. And what was the one where he was like Satan's son or something?
Oh no.
Adam Sandler.
Little Nicky.
Little Nicky, that's the one, yeah.
Oh, that one's way over the top.
Don't recall that one. I think I remember the trailers, but I don't know if I ever saw that.
There's a
Who's
lot of
the
good movies.
the actress that plays his mom in Waterboy?
I'm gonna
She's
go
a really
look it
great
up.
actor.
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates, yeah.
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates, yeah.
God,
She's
I
a
will
legend.
never forget her from Misery. That was One of the most horrific movies I've ever seen.
That was hard to watch.
It's so hard to watch. Like, oh man.
I kind of wish she had gotten more screen time in Titanic, but she's in there.
She was really good in Fried Green Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, James Caan was in Misery. That's right. I did not know Rob Reiner directed that. I'll be damned.
Which one?
Misery with Kathy Bates and James Caan. Have you
Cool.
ever watched it?
That's the Stephen
No, I've never
King.
seen it.
It's a Stephen King short story. I did not know Rob Reiner
Yeah.
directed because he's like a comedic director. So it's basically this obsessive. She's a super fan, but a stalker fan. Kathy Bates is, and her favorite author in the world. I forget. It's like car breaks down or something. There's an accident. I don't remember exactly what happens, and she offers to let him recuperate her house, but then she turns into like this psycho and like breaks his legs and stuff so that he can't escape. It's a freaky movie, dude.
Yeah, that sounds freaky.
It's intense.
She has him tied up to a bed.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
God.
months.
It's terrible.
And she hits him in the shins with a board.
It's when she takes the sledgehammer to his legs. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's hard to watch.
I'm gonna have nightmares now.
Just
It's
I'm making my
Stephen
way to
King.
Honduras.
It's the Stephen King freaky
I'm ready.
show. So.
I'm ready to talk to Aragorn in Rivendell.
it
Nice.
it let you do that even though you okay, that's cool. All right, so from here, if we're all ready for Rivendell, we can probably
How can I be of
can
service?
everybody fast travel to Westbury?
Yeah.
I think I have to
I
hit
can.
level 30 to get to Rivendell. Oh, it says 40 actually.
Yeah, so
I'm
but
riding
what about
through the troll shaws already.
yeah, what about
So we're going to Westbury or the...
Westbury?
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm at the ford of Bruinen.
Yeah, we'll be there shortly, sir.
Let's ride.
Once we get to Westbury, swift travel to Southbury, then from Southbury go to Osgurth, and then from Osgurth we'll be going on slow.
Ride with me.
Oh, just go to the guild house and then run out front and then ride to the Forsaken Inn and then take the horse to Osgurth and then take the horse to Rivendell.
Well, we can't do the Rivendell horse till 40. Alright, so from here, Southbury. If the horse NPC will show up for me. Come on, dude.
From Osgurth, you can pay 14 silver and take the horse to Rivendell.
Really? I didn't think you
need-
could use it until 40.
No,
That's
I'm
cool.
on the. It's the reindeer one.
Has anybody not made the journey on foot before?
Well, that first time you went to Rivendell, if you grabbed any of the horses.
Well, I
They
mean,
will
I know we did, but I know Kel said he wanted to make the run on foot for the first time.
Oh, okay. There's
It's
a
worth
lot of
doing,
red.
For
There's
sure.
a lot of red stuff
Yeah.
that might want to kill you on the way.
No, you can make it.
We'll be
I
fine.
made it solo at level
What can
17,
I do
so
for you?
Alright.
I had to make the pilgrimage to Rivendell because this elf is even from there.
Yeah, I did too, actually.
Yeah, you gotta do it. That was fun. Wait, where are you going next? Forsaken Inn?
Osgurth.
Osgurth. Okay, right. Just past the Forsaken.
I herped and derped because I bet you could have ported us straight there with your hunter.
Oh yeah. Oh really? Or is that level 30?
It might be level 30. Alright, so from here, mount up, good sirs. Off we go. To the road.
Oh yeah, I see it there, Rivendell Stables.
Huh. Well, I did not
But
know
we're gonna take the scenic route.
Yeah, we'll take the scenic route. It's a good way to
So-
wind up the night.
Yeah, absolutely.
They got some platinum up here, Rinfell.
Oh yeah, dwarf iron and platinum. That's the next tier I'm looking at. I need a
Can't
stockpile.
travel to the last bridge because I guess I don't have a horse there.
There's not a horse to there, but we will make a couple of pit stops on the way through the troll shaws because we're gonna be not to spoil anything. This is not a spoiler for the story, but basically we're gonna go to Rivendell, do some turn-ins, then he's gonna send us back to the troll shaws. So the horse points that we're going to pick up on the way there, we will end up using when we come back so that we don't have to manually travel back next time.
I think I missed one, but I did get one of them. I'm pretty sure.
So there is a benefit to hoofing it this way.
Do you guys mind if we catch up just a little bit too, so we can
Yep.
ride as a group?
Well, we can wait at the, we'll meet you at the bridge. One of the coolest things to me is when you're riding towards the bridge, you can see in the distance the troll shaws, and it's all like fall foliage.
Yeah, very colorful.
It is my favorite zone in the game. It's beautiful.
So freaking hard, man.
Wait for me, adventurer! This is an escort quest.
Wait for me,
I'm
adventurer.
Adventurer!
I'm waiting for you, so don't worry.
I've lost you! Help me, adventurer! We're being attacked!
What can I do for you?
Oh, you must save me!
Ooh, there's a
You are
What do
brave,
you
brave
need?
adventurer, Bridette.
I do not remember a
You have
stable
my
master
thanks.
here.
Greetings to you.
I'll be damned. There's a stable master.
No, I
but-
was just trying to emulate the NPCs in the game. What do you need?
Yeah.
That's good.
That's very good.
Oh wow. There's a,
I
there's
thought it was
a-
real. I thought it was real.
Why, thank you. I should be a voice actress.
so there's a new
I
map.
have
maybe you
my-
should.
What's it called? My reward now.
I didn't realize there's a new map for troll shows now because it added that new section to the south. The angle of
Section?
Mythiethel. And there's a horse now here at the
Do that 10 times fast.
yeah.
Hobbits, Isengard.
Don't forget to grab this horse, which is a new horse. At least since the last time I played. Wait, we're not going the.
Meg Avanen.
All right, from here we're gonna ride down a little bit and get the.
Make a Von and fools.
Ooh, it's gonna be that kind of a
What
session.
happened?
All right.
What the heck? I'm stuck. My thing froze.
It's only the server.
Oh my god, everyone's just like
There's a heavy load on the server.
on my screen, everyone is stuck and everyone's just like riding but in the same place. It's
Yeah, totally. I'm screenshotting.
Oh, Kel
Yeah,
went
it's
for it.
desync.
What the hell happened?
Happens to me all the time.
It's cool. You're gonna get a nice, polite message. There's a heavy server load right now, so don't worry about it. But
You're gonna get a rubber band flash move.
Yeah.
see, the thing is, we're running these servers on a budget, and I won't say that we had to cut corners, but
Yeah, they used up all the pre-productions.
what did you say, Renfell? Is when they launched free to play is when they switched the servers and everything was like this?
No.
afterwards?
They switched the servers like a year and a half, 2 years ago. It
I
hasn't
see.
been.
So this is a recent thing.
Oh yeah, like maybe 2 years ago now,
The
probably.
same, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, like you said.
I can't even move.
Wow. Pretty
Oh,
bad
we
one.
can- yeah, we'll wait for you. You can
I
can
should have set a
relog.
timer.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing, but I don't want to name drop. But I'm like,
want-
I'm hanging with Gimli and Legolas.
I wonder if I should just
And
log out and log
Boromir.
in again.
Yeah, I would do that, Misha.
If it's been this
Totally
long,
frozen.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, you're frozen at this point.
Me and
Yeah.
Aragorn are
Damn
going
it.
over the maps.
Hard
I
reboot.
said too much. Maybe the game didn't like my humor.
Gollum stealing the bandwidth.
The last time that
Uh-oh.
happened to me, I want to say it was more like 30 to 45 seconds, and then I got a message from the
I totally lost my server connection.
Mm.
Damn it.
Connection to the server has been lost.
Try not to curse.
I wanted to see Aragorn and Elrond.
I'll take a picture.
Yeah, are they gonna update the game to look like the new characters?
Mhm.
I hope not. give Elrond the short hair.
Do you get to see the female dwarves in once you get to let's see,
Moria.
Moria? Do you get to see the female dwarves? In the
I
game?
Yeah,
don't know.
they're all over the place.
I think they're all over the
Huh.
place. I think I agree with that. Yeah.
It's just hard to tell the difference.
hmm
Hey, we lost Kelt, or we lost Joe too, or did you just both reload?
I logged out, but then it also connection was lost.
Yeah, I'm logging
Didn't
back
mean to
in.
exit the program. I meant to.
But yeah, if you ask me, there's dwarves all over the place.
Mhm.
You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
tell them apart from the men, right? So
Yeah,
every
that's what the lore says.
that's what
They're
the lore
dwarves.
says. Every dwarf is the same, so they all look like that to me.
Mhm.
And who says
That's
that
right.
Barakanath?
Because they all resemble their maker Aule.
And who says that Barakanath is a male name?
All
Like,
right, I'm back. Thanks for waiting.
Stop
oh,
troll
it's,
shows.
it's all good. We're not in a rush.
I am returning. My game.
But
it
this is
loading.
Pony Uber.
Fucking Pony Uber failed me.
Charging us by the minute.
And we're waiting for one more. Yeah, there we go.
Yep, we got him. All right, onwards. Let's go find the
Onwards.
dwarfin. Dwarfin?
Onward, ho!
Oh, I don't know who you're talking to. I am as pure as the
Who you
truth
wanna help?
itself.
Thundercats, ho!
I am the purest
Snarf,
guardian
snarf,
you will ever meet.
snarf, snarf, snarf. You're the
Thundercats
worst. I
Meets
know
Lord of the
snarf.
Rings.
That's a great
Thundercats.
crossover right there.
Right?
So I think if you stick to the road, you don't really get attacked. Maybe a couple times.
No, but we are gonna duck off the road here in a minute to go get the
Yeah.
dwarven stables. But yes, if we stick to the road, we shouldn't have too much problems.
I do love the foliage here.
Yeah,
And
we're
just the trees and
Ducking
everything.
off to the
Mhm.
south here, everybody.
That's beautiful.
Definitely agreeing with you as this being the prettiest spot. And just getting to Revendell is so epic, man.
Did they change this layout? No, it's up here.
The game, it's changed.
Well, they added a
What-
new section here, and I don't.
Renfell, what
Yeah.
exactly did you see?
Yeah,
Was
they
it the
did.
same cat?
What can I
Yeah,
do?
probably, yeah. Grab the
That
stable
means
master.
that's a glitch in the Matrix. It means they changed something.
and
But
after-
yeah, they did update, like he was saying, they did update this area recently. They added a new section.
yeah,
They
which
cut the hard line.
it makes me wonder how they did that because technically this is a zoneless game. So I'm very curious what went into the tech of adding a new section to this particular area when it's not based on zones. That's very interesting to me.
Those Matrix references going over everybody's heads, or was
No, I'm getting it. It's
Oh,
just,
okay.
it's all good. I still have not watched the new Matrix movie. It's
Neither have I.
No.
Uh,
I refuse to see it, personally.
It's not high on my list.
spoiler
of
for your review.
priorities.
Meh.
Yeah, go for it. I've heard meh.
Meh.
Very meh.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from everybody.
Not watching it.
The
least
first,
not yet.
the original was just the most epic.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the Matrix is great. I remember at the time being disappointed by Reloaded and Revolutions too, but the trilogy overall is really good.
Yeah, if you consider them in the scope of the
Pretty good, at
trilogy, they're not bad. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
they're still not the first movie, but they tell a pretty cool story. And
This is
I've
definitely my favorite nighttime zone.
oh yeah, this is a great.
Trees look great.
There's stuff that comes out at night too.
Ooh,
The
yep.
full- It's a full moon in the sky of the
Ooh,
game.
screenshotting that.
The Wachowskis have also done quite a few other really good films beyond the Matrix movies.
Right. Yeah, what was the film they were known for before The Matrix?
I don't know, to be
Um,
honest with you.
I don't remember the name of it.
Sky Atlas is probably one of my favorite films of all time. And it's funny because Tom Hanks has come out and said that it's his favorite movie that he's ever done, ever. And that was with the Wachowskis. And it's just such an intense film about love. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but it's just so cool with like all the time travel and everything. Making a side over here to the left. We're gonna duck off the path. Go grab this horse over here.
The trolls on the path.
Yes, they only come out at night.
Dawn take you all, fools.
Oh, we gotta
Stone
take you
Key.
guys. Yeah, we gotta take you guys to go see Bill and Ted and Will. What are the
Yeah.
three trolls' names? Ted, Bill, and
Yeah,
something else.
Tom and is it Tom?
Don't remember
Ted,
now.
Bill, and Tom.
I don't remember either, to be
think
honest.
well, I just recently
Bert.
reread The Hobbit,
It's
so
Bert.
But
It's
there
Bert.
are
Bert.
there- there are deeds in the
Bill,
game when you
Tom, and Bert.
visit certain areas. You collect deeds and you get you get
LOTRO
LOTRO points for them. So
Cool.
Yeah, it's Bert, Bill, and something else.
Bill and
Alright.
Ted.
Yeah,
Bill
I
and
don't know
Ted.
why I said Bill and Ted.
What
Probably
do
because I was thinking about
Bill-
Keanu Reeves.
I was
Excellent
like, what
troll
part
adventure.
is that?
Excellent, bro.
We got a bunch of hobbits.
The best trolls ever, man.
Should we boil them into a stew or just squish them one by one? Okay.
I
think-
love how it was just one actor doing all three of them,
Mm-hmm.
the trolls, or two of them.
When I
of
was
the
a
Hobbit
kid-
films at least.
When I was a kid and read The Hobbit for the first time, one of my favorite parts was the fact that they were smart enough to stash the troll treasure, and then when they came back and Frodo and Gandalf were on the way back to the Shire, they grabbed the loot on the
They
way
got
back.
even more loot. Yeah.
I know, I was like, that is so awesome.
That's like doing the main quest and remembering your other quests from the beginning.
Oh, I should hold
Cleaning
on, I
up
should
completely.
wait for everybody up here.
Yeah, because at that point he already had fortunes like 50 times the wealth of the Shire or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that mithril alone. Let's see. Where are y'all? That way. Okay, gotcha. Luckily, these trolls are slow.
Oh, this would be a good screenshot right here. All right, onwards. And to harvest in this zone, Kel, just basically follow the road between the ford and the bridge behind us, and you'll find plenty of iron, of ore on either side of the road.
Okay.
You'll have to go slightly to the north of the road and slightly to the south of the road, but basically just we're about to come to the ford, so you run all the way up to the ford, then turn around and go back, and you'll find plenty of loot. It's
Like
pretty.
the music here.
It's a pretty safe circuit too, because you can kind of avoid most of the mobs.
Seeing this beautiful landscape makes me want to paint some trees now,
Yes.
like
Totally.
Bob Ross.
Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't
Happy
seen.
tree.
Yeah, Chris hasn't been here. She's gonna flip out when she sees this.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Speaking of which,
It's
did she
giving me memories of Austria when I was
Mm.
there.
Cool.
This will
Very
be a,
similar.
this will be a location that some people will
Yeah, it's epic.
recognize.
The musical pairing is really nice too.
Yes.
It really
Ah,
fits.
cool.
hmm
Oh, screenshot. Screenshot as the Fellowship
There's the
rides
ford.
across the fords. Now here's where things get a little dangerous. So
hmm
we'll be fine. We have a full group.
It's
I
about to
rode
get
by-
dangerous.
There was a troll, a troll walking down the road, so be careful.
I'm not gonna stop unless I get knocked off. So stay tight. It's only really the bears that we have to worry about.
Yeah, sometimes the mobs are all over the road. You have to kind of snake through them.
think by doing the run on foot, you get a deed too.
Oh, I got loot timing out. Shit. Did not notice it had been that long.
Oh, there's a stable master here now too.
Yep, that's new also.
I'm gonna pause
Hail,
here.
friend, and well met.
Wait for everybody to catch up. Okay, onwards we go.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, grab that horse
Nestled.
back there.
Oh shit.
Do you have a friend? Oh, you have two
We have
friends.
a couple friends.
I'll take care of it for you.
I do not run from battle, but towards it.
I'm too thirsty for blood.
Those high elves, they're so bloodthirsty.
Yes.
I think
Tell
they're
those-
so well-to-do and so much better than us.
Thousands of years in sleep at Rivendell, and they woke up all thirsty.
Ooh.
Oh, exactly. You know me too well.
High elves as vampires. Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's
I know,
the new
right?
lore in the,
No,
in the show.
what was it?
We
What was that
decided
one
that
movie?
this show really needs vampire representation.
Oh God. No, what was that? The movie called? It was Vampire Diaries or
Mm.
something like that. Was it? The one with Brad Pitt.
Oh,
Legend of the Vampire.
damn it.
Interview with the Vampire.
Interview with
Yes,
the Vampire.
thank you.
Yes, yeah.
The name was escaping. Something with vampire.
By the way, if you've never read those book series, those are amazing books. Anne Rice did an incredible job with the creation of her vampires and the lore behind them. It's so good.
Well, I'll put that on my list of books to read because I've honestly never read them. I've seen the movies.
The movies are, if you've watched Interview with the Vampire and then Queen of the Damned with Stuart Townsend in it, they're not bad films, but the books are just, they only cover like a fraction in the films.
Right.
If you read the books, like the
Yeah.
character of Lestat in particular is so much more complex, and they delve into the backstories of a lot of different characters. It's really good. Who'd we have somebody behind? Maduros, you okay?
I'll put that on my list of books to get. Expanding my library.
There we
this year.
go. Completed the road to Rivendell. Yay. Yeah, they're total. I haven't read those in 20, 25 years, but they're pretty damn good. Oh, I had a music lag moment.
Ah, that's great. Love how the strings come in there once you hit Rivendell.
There is going to be one quest that we will want to pick up and do as a group. It's from Aragorn, and it's related to Narsil, his sword. It's not a book quest, but it's a pretty awesome quest that sends you to Evendim. Just for lore
I
purposes.
hope not being level 30 isn't going to
No.
affect. me
We
right now.
might have to drop back and.
I'm 31, so it's alright.
No, I mean not
Yeah.
being level 30 yet.
Oh, okay.
I clicked on Aragorn for the reward and it didn't continue. I don't have any more book quests. Is that right?
I'm about to find out. I don't remember.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait here while everybody else rides here. I'll wait here at the front.
What's that hotkey? It's like you're looking at your target all the time.
X.
Okay, yeah, I don't like it when I bump that.
Oh, I hate it too.
I can disable it, but
Okay, everybody's here.
I'm gonna fanboy out. I'm gonna talk to Aragorn.
Wait, hold on.
I've been posing in here the whole time.
Watch this.
Legolas made me swoon. Nice call,
Wait.
Misha. Nice.
I missed it.
Oh my god.
Oh, come back outside, guys, really quick. She took one look at Legolas and just lost it.
That's badass. So tell me,
I thank you
did
for this
does
news.
do your book quest stop right here?
Oh shit! I got the
Welcome to
perfect
Rivendell.
comeback. I thought Aragorn was more you high elves type. uh,
So he should have
Greetings.
2 quests for everybody. One is Book 4 Forward, and the other one is A Momentous Decision.
Book 4 forward.
Hmm
It says I can't do momentous decision. It says I need to unlock it.
Okay,
Mine says book 3, chapter 7.
I didn't get book 3, chapter 7.
what does Book 3, Chapter 7 tell you
Oh,
to
never
do?
mind. That's a turn-in.
Yes, that's a
Sorry.
turn-in.
Yeah, my bad.
You might not be
Yeah.
able to get this quest. This will be the fun part. This is a level 37 quest, so I'm thinking that I'm not sure if Grat's
this
a
level
thing.
is 32 is what it says. But I'm able to accept it, I think.
Oh, I can't get it because I'm not level 32. No, that's the other one. But where's the chapter test?
I
mean,
just
the-
turned level 32 as I turned in the other quest. So it was perfect timing.
You should be able to hail
I can
him.
accept it. I don't need you to send it to me. I'm reading the lore right now.
I
Oh,
meant
thank
share it
you.
with Maduris.
Thank you, Kel.
No, I can. This one says I need to unlock it, but where's the chapter? Where's the book quest? It didn't continue.
I tried to
Definitely wanna
share it
read
with
this one.
you, and it's not
No,
offering it to you.
you're sharing with me momentous decision.
No, I'm sharing.
Yeah, that's the next quest for me. But
Oh, okay. No,
No.
I didn't get the other one.
No. I'm trying to share the book quest, which is Book 4 Forward, The Troubles of Rivendell.
It's not giving me that one.
Huh. Well, it says Rack is ineligible and Caradon is ineligible. What level are you guys? Hold up.
Who still
31.
That's why. They're both too low level to get it.
Bell Tower.
Ah, okay.
Isildur, the son of the king, an Elrond half-elf and herald of Gilgalad.
Oh, I got a Horn of Gondor call now. Cool.
Yeah, nice.
I really like the lore right here. It's great.
Oh yeah, no, there's some really good quests here. So
The light of Narsil was extinguished, but its shards came again to the north. Though Isildur
shall
himself
summon a
never
shrubbery,
returned from the Gladden
and
fields.
we shall rejoice in the shrubbery.
It's talking about his great grandfather.
So it tells me that Rack does not have that quest because he's on free to play. Caradon's reading the quest right now. Okay, that makes total sense then. Okay, I
I
understand.
can't do the momentous decision without buying it.
Yeah, no worries. So at least I understand where we're at now. That makes total sense because you guys need to get some levels. So
Who planted the absurd moving plant?
Oh, that was me.
Poinsettia horn. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is completely a Horan plant.
Yeah.
What? When did you change your armor, Kel?
That's like Tijuana.
What did I do to my
lipstick.
armor? Oh, I just
That plant's like Tijuana lipstick.
I blackbirded it up.
Yeah,
Like, kiss me.
When did you do that?
Yeah, I like
I
that
did
armor.
that on Sunday.
Oh, that's nice, dude.
Yeah, it's a good set.
Yeah, one of the gift boxes gave me like 2,000 marks, so it was all free.
Too
Ah.
sexy for my armor. Too sexy for my armor. Too
I guess I'll have to try to
Yeah.
get a level and then come back and get this.
Yeah, so this is going to be where I call it for the night tonight, but tomorrow night
Yeah.
will probably be, we'll just go back and do quests. So my suggestion will be, if you remember, if we go all the way back to the bridge at the start of the Troll Shaws, we can start doing quests there.
We should
And
take a group picture here.
yes, we should. Good call.
Which
that'll-
you can actually take a quest from a guy right as you come into Rivendell that will port you back to that bridge.
Oh, I did not know that. That'll be cool.
Yeah, I accidentally took it and had to swift travel back to you guys.
So that will be what we can do. I mean, you guys, everybody can continue. I'm calling it a night here, but tomorrow night we will focus on getting levels because we need to get folks caught up to do the next series of quests. You'll need to be, get to 32 better 34 or so, because it is a level 37 quest. So we should try to get everybody to level 35-ish before we continue on to the book of quests. Who's crazy, Burdette? What emote is that one?
Oh, it's slash crazy.
That's. I gotta try that. Crazy.
You gotta try that. It's a little bit crazy.
All right, thanks everybody. I will.
Thanks, Tim.
We'll be back for more tomorrow night for sure. I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, but I'll probably do some more Star Wars tomorrow morning. But otherwise, I'll be seeing all of you tomorrow night in some more LOTRO.
Catch you later.
Have
Cheers,
fun,
buddy.
everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for tonight. It was awesome, as
Good night,
usual.
everyone.
I agree.
Well,
Just start a fire wherever you like.
just the disrespect.
For those of you who were watching the stream tonight, thanks so much for hanging out. We will be back tomorrow night with some more LOTRO at 8 p.m. Central, only here on youtube.com/Renfail. If you want to join us in Lord of the Rings Online, we are playing on the Laurelin server. You can join us. It's a free play to server. Hit me up in game when we're playing for an invite, or you can join our Discord. Links are down below to get into our LOTRO channel there and ask for an invite there. If you get to the end and you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, all those good things, and we will see everybody tomorrow night for more LOTRO. I will be back tomorrow morning with another early morning stream. But until then, stay safe, stay healthy. See everybody later.